this when you get drafted at your true position being shortstop, when you get to play that spot.
First pitch, he swings and fouls it off third base side. Counts 0-1.
And just kind of earn your strides a little bit.
Sure.
You want to take full advantage of it. And I think Anderson geared up right there, Figueiredo. And again, a solid ratio for Duffy. You'll take that. 31-10. Not a bad spot to be in at this point in the season.
Here's Arturo Disla, starting first baseman. First pitch from the stretch. He misses high and away on a fastball. It's 1-0. Disla yesterday, he had a game-tying single back in the 7th. He was 1 for 4 with a walk back in the 2nd. Former non-drafted free agent from a year ago back in 2023. 1-0. He takes it for a strike outside corner. Evens up the count at 1-1. Our umpires for tonight's contest. Zach Hovick is behind home plate. Larry Pettis is in the field. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. Misses high and away on the fastball. Moves the count to 2-1. Also interesting with Fraley Encarnacion, he's DHing today. No Albert Feliz. Juan Montero starts at first for just the 3rd time this season. Can play obviously behind the plate. Down at first as well. 2-1. A breaking ball sails high and away. Counts 3-1. Does speak to the defensive versatility of the Salem Red Sox. Andy Lugo down at 3rd. Also a good example of just that. Stanley Tucker out and right as well. 3 balls, 1 strike to the 280 hitting righty. And he winds and fires. Just misses low and outside. A 5-pitch walk, 2nd of the frame. And here's Marcus Smith, the left fielder. So all of a sudden, 1st and 2nd, 2 down. Here's Smith, who digs in from the left side, as McElvany will call time and have a quick conversation with the infield. Marcus Smith, former Oakland Athletics farmhand. He was 1 for 3 with a walk and a sac fly. Also had a double to his credit as well. First pitch, the righty deals. Misses low and outside on the fastball. Counts 1-0. There was weather in the forecast between 6:30 and 7:30 tonight. So, again, fairly optimistic this will pass by in the next little bit. But tough break right now for Matt Duffy for sure. 1-0. Simmers inside. Moves the count to 2-0.
Yeah, especially, right, you get him off the hill and, say he goes 4, 5, and then it stops raining.
That's how it
If
goes.
I'm Duffy, I'd be like, come on.
That's how it goes.
It does. I mean, it's so much harder to control when your hands are wet.
2-0. Swinging a tipper back to the netting. Counts 2-1. Well, 2 walks already in the inning. A little bit uncharacteristic considering he only had 9 coming into this contest this evening.
I agree. It has a lot to do with the
Control.
moisture.
No doubt about that. Figueiredo's up as 2nd. Diesel down at 1st as time's called.
You can't see it well on the broadcast, and that just normally happens. These cameras are so precise. They kind of actually look through the rain.
Sure.
But you're in a situation here. It's no longer a sprinkle, right? This is a steady rain here.
2-1, the pitch. There's a strike outside corner. Went breaking ball at 82, clips the outside corner of the zone, and the count's 2-2. So deuces go wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 2 runners on. Scoreless here at the top of the 1st between the Wood Ducks and the Salem Red Sox. Matt Duffy looking to shut the door. And here's the 2-2. Swinging a pop-up foul, 3rd base side. And staying alive is Smith. Becker Barroso, just in case, the starting catcher is on deck. Still yet to see a hit in this inning. 2 walks, and that's yielded the 2 base runners. Right back to work for Duffy. Long look into Juan Montero. And he comes set at the belt. And winds and fires. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. 2nd K of the frame for Duffy. And the Wood Ducks leave runners on 1st and 2nd as we move to the home half of the 1st in Salem. Scoreless here in Game 2. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the first here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. All scoreless between the Down East Wood Ducks and the Salem Red Sox in Game 2 of this 6-game set. Brian Mendoza is the left-hander on the bump for Down East. This is start number 7 on the year. Appearance number 10, and here's Antonio Anderson as the first pitch misses in the dirt, and the count is 1-0. A 1-2 record for Mendoza. 35 1/3 innings pitched. 37 strikeouts to 13 walks. 1-0, and the lefty deals. There's a strike inside corner, evens up the count at 1-1. So Anderson turns around, bats from the right side. Had the winning run double back in the ninth to lead off the frame last night. 1-1 is a breaking ball in their first strike. It's 1-2. Came through in a big spot, laced one into left center field, set up the Brooks Brannon walk-off single later in the frame. 1-2, misses high and away, evens up the count at 2-2.
Wasn't the first time he's come in the clutch either.
No,
this season. I mean, when he has hit, it has been in big moments, especially the last about 3-4 weeks.
2-2, swing and a miss. He got him strike 3. Breaking ball low and inside, and there's out number 1. Your starting lineup for the Red Sox: Antonio Anderson, Nelly Taylor, Fraley Encarnacion, Marvin Alcantara, Nathaniel Utin, Andy Lugo. That's 1 through 6. And then Daniel McAlvany hits 7th. Stanley Tucker's in right. He's in the 8 hole. And Juan Montero's at first and bats 9th. Here's Nelly Taylor. Speaking of, digging in from the left side. First pitch as he winds and fires. Swinging a bouncer, right side. Diesel on 2 hops, races to the bag, and there's out number 2. 1 pitch, 1 out. And 2 up, 2 down for Fraley Encarnacion.
Yeah, quick 2 outs here. Game moved at a pretty steady pace yesterday until it didn't.
Yeah,
but
you say that, and then
early on, it did move at a quick pace, very similar to this.
Here's Fraley Encarnacion, designated hitter. First pitch, he winds and fires. Breaking ball in their first strike, inside corner. Counts 0-1. Figueroa's down at third for Down East. Vargas is at short. Pollard at second. Diesla, who you just saw, is down at first. Marcus Smith is in left. 0-1. Wave and a tipper back into the mitt of Barroso. And it's 0-2. Marcos Torres in center. And Wadi Mendez is in right. Barroso behind the plate. Mendoza is on the bump. 0-2. Swinging a bouncer right side. Pollard on 3 hops. Backhands. Throws to first. And there's out number 3. So Encarnacion retired on the 4-3, and to the second we go in Salem, scoreless between the Wood Ducks and the Red Sox. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun. Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300-plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the second here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Still scoreless between the Down East Wood Ducks and the Salem Red Sox in Game 2 of this 6-game set. Alongside Giovanni Heater, I'm Carter Hill on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Wednesday evening. Second inning of work for the right-hander Matt Duffy as it goes, let's see here, 6, 7, 8 in the Wood Ducks order. Becker Barroso, Wadi Mendez, and Marcos Torres. Duffy yielded a scoreless frame back in the top of the first, though 2 walks, but was able to escape the jam with the Marcus Smith strikeout to end the frame. Here's Barroso, who digs in from the right side. Righty-on-righty matchup to start the frame as he winds and fires. Check swing, did he go? Let's appeal to first, and no, he did not, according to Larry Pettis, our field umpire. Counts 1-0. Oh, Barroso making his series debut. Still just 2 of 13 to start his Down East career. 1-0. Misses low and inside. Moves the count to 2-0. That's good for 154. And just 25 at-bats this year as a whole after hitting 333, 12 ABs in the Arizona Complex League. 2-0. Misses low and away. Moves the count to 3-0. Former international free agent signing back in November of 2019 out of Venezuela. And in his first 2 weeks, an affiliated ball. 3-0 the pitch. He takes it for a strike. Outside corner. Counts 3-1. 2 walks already on the day for Duffy. Still trying to just settle that down. That's been a little uncharacteristic and looking for the shutdown frame. 3-1. He misses high and away again. Went slider at 85, and a leadoff walk to Barroso brings up Wadi Mendez. So here's Mendez, who will step in from the left side. He DH'd last night for the Wood Ducks and was 1 for 4 with a strikeout and a single. That was back in the 6th. Again, in case you're just joining us, scoreless here in the second. The Red Sox won Game 1 of this series, 6-5 yesterday over the Wood Ducks. From the stretch, here's the first pitch, and he takes it for a strike outside corner. Went fastball at 91, and it's 0-1. Mendez at 226 on the year, a homer, and 4 RBIs. This Down East team, though maybe not the top-end Rangers prospects, as the 0-1 misses low and away, counts 1-1, there are still some very capable pieces on this team. And though Mendez is not one of the top 30 prospects per se, he's been in some big moments throughout the year for the Down East Wood Ducks. Out of La Romana, Dominican Republic, 1-1, sails high and away, 2 balls and a strike. He also signed as an international free agent back in March of 2022. And in his second season, playing in Kinston, North Carolina. 2-1. And the righty comes to the plate. He swings, lifts it down the left field line. It will trail foul, and the count's even up at 2-2. Matt Duffy still yet to yield a base hit in this game. The former 4th-round pick out of Canisius, drafted by the Boston Red Sox a season ago in 2023. 2 balls, 2 strikes. He curls and unfurls. Swinging a ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. Moving to second, Barroso. He'll pump the brakes there. And back-to-back base runners to lead up the frame. Sets up Down East in the second.
That's just good hitting right there. Pieces one up, sharply on the ground, right side of the infield, and no defenders waiting for it. So 3 walks so far, and then now a base hit. Second time today in as many innings that Down East has runners on first and second. This time, though, with nobody out.
Here's Marcos Torres, 24th best prospect in the Rangers organization. First and second, nobody down. First pitch. Sales high and away on the fastball. It's 1-0. One of the quickest bat speeds in the entire Rangers organization is Marcos Torres. Still trying to get things going at the single-A level. Just 180 on the season. A homer, 11 ribbies. But again, another capable bat. 1-0. Breaking ball in their first strike. It's 1-1. Went 81 on the inside corner. And that's a good pitch there at 1-0. And Torres, a good take as well on the other end. 1 ball, 1 strike. He kicks and deals. Swing and a bouncer foul, first base side. Counts 1-2. The Red Sox are in their home red uniforms, modeling the Boston Red Sox jerseys with the navy blue script across the chest and the numbering as well in the back. Down east in their road blacks with the neon orange lettering and numbering on the back. 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him, strike 3. Went breaking ball at 81. Third K of the day, and there's 1 down. That's a big strikeout right there.
Yeah, big-time strikeout, no doubt about it. Big first out with runners on first and second here in the second, and completes going through the order for the first time through here with Chandler Pollard in the 9 spot.
Chandler Pollard, indeed, is making his series debut. Former 5th-round pick by the Texas Rangers back in 2022. First and second, 1 down, and the righty comes set. And there's a strike outside corner. Slider at 86, it's 0-1. Pollard out of Kennesaw, Georgia. Committed to actually play at Washington State, across the country.
Not anywhere close to Kennesaw,
No.
Georgia. Probably grew up watching Kennesaw State ball, though.
0-1. Squares run a bunt, lays it down the third base line. It will trickle foul, though, and it's 0-2. Probably so. And Kennesaw is just outside of the Atlanta area, so I'd imagine a big Braves fan, per se, growing up.
You'd have to think so. Although maybe one of those guys that's like, well, I can't like the home team. I got to like
Sure.
anybody but them.
Sure. And Kennesaw, Georgia. Speaking of Kennesaw, Blake Wehunt just
Yeah.
promoted yesterday to the Greenville Drive. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Back-to-back Ks, number 4 on the day, and there's 2 down.
Big-time strikeout once again, and that time he gave him a fastball on the outer edge of the plate. Big windup, beautifully located, and just got him to chase high and away at that heater. K number 4, back-to-back strikeouts, top of the order for the first time, and the second time through now for Duffy.
There's Vargas. First pitch. Swinging a pop-up down the first base line. It will fall foul. And the count starts at 0-1. I don't know about that decision, sir. Did you see that down the first base line? He tried to stop the foul ball, trying to lift his right leg in the air, trying to kick it.
Oh, that'll help.
I don't, maybe he used to play soccer.
Football.
But speaking of Blake Wehunt, he's not only did he get promoted, making his high A debut tonight with the Greenville Drive.
So happy for him.
0-1. High and away it goes. It's 1-1.
One of those guys that you just got to feel, could be playing in Fenway Park when it's all said and done, or at least in the majors.
Made 8 starts here in Salem, a 2.16 ERA, a well-deserved promotion for Mr. Wehunt.
It wasn't a small sample size
No.
either.
1 ball, 1 strike. The righty deals. Swing and a miss. It's 1-2.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, sure, you could call it a small sample size, but he was ready. He was ready, no doubt. Too good for us down here.
Becker Barroso down at second. Wadi Mendez at first. First and second, 2 down. The 1-2 coming to Shedry Vargas.
Big pitch here.
And the righty deals. Swinging a lifter into straightaway center. To his right, Nelly Taylor. He's there and makes the grab for out number 3. That is a big out for Matt Duffy as he wiggles in and out of a jam as we move to the home half of the second in Salem. Scoreless between the Wood Ducks and the Red Sox. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the second at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Tied at 0. Here in Game 2 of the 6-game set between the Down East Wood Ducks and the Salem Red Sox. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill, on behalf of the Salem Sox, so thrilled you can join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Wednesday evening. Well, good news, the rain has ceased and the sun has come out here at Salem Memorial Ballpark, so the weather right on cue at 7:32 Eastern Time has hopefully subsided for the night as it goes 4-5-6 in the Red Sox order. Marvin Alcantara, the second baseman, steps in from the right side, leading off the frame against the left-hander Mendoza, on for his second inning of work. First pitch, he winds and fires. Swinging a lifter into left and snatching it out of the air is the shortstop Vargas for out number 1.
I mean, that was an impressive play there on a decently hit ball. He hit it 98 off the bat. Good play by Vargas and an unfortunate one down just like that.
All right, takes away a base hit from Alcantara, and here's Nathaniel Yutzen now, the left fielder.
Sox were retired quickly first time.
And the first pitch is delivered for a strike. Outside corner, Mendoza working at a nice pace, to your point. Nathaniel Yutzen, first appearance for him of the series. As time's called. Got the off day yesterday, comes in at 242. 4 homers and 23 RBIs. 0-1, he swings and grounds it, third base side foul. Counts 0-2. So Alcantara, Yutzen, and Andy Lugo, 4-5-6 against Mendoza. And here's the 0-2. He swings and misses for strike 3. So Yutzen down on strike, second K of the day for Mendoza, and here's Andy Lugo, third baseman.
I feel like we have not watched our team bat very much so far. I mean, when you've had 2 base runners left on for Down East thus far.
Lugo takes one, high and inside on the first pitch, breaking ball, counts 1-0.
And the Sox have yet to put a runner on base and are being sat down in an average of 3 pitches.
0-1, swinging a bouncer, third base side, it's foul. 1-1.
We've just not seen a lot of offensive ball.
No. But Andy Lugo, somebody who can continue that. Second best average on the team behind Fraley Encarnacion. 273 hitter, no homers, 10 ribbies. 1-1. He swings and knifes it foul, first base side off the netting of the Down East dugout, and it's 1-2. Just in case, Daniel McKelvey awaits on deck for the Salem Red Sox. 1-2, and the lefty deals. Misses high and inside, evens up the count at 2-2. 1 hit on the day for the Wood Ducks. The Red Sox still held hitless in the hit column. 2-2. He swings, lifts it into left, right there. Marcus Smith, 2 steps to his right, and he gloves it waist high for out number 3. So another 3-up, 3-down frame for Mendoza as we move to the third in Salem, scoreless between the Wood Ducks and the Red Sox. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the third here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. All tied at 0 between the Down East Wood Ducks and the Salem Red Sox in Game 2 of this 6-game set. 2, 3, 4 in the Down East order. Glider Figueroa, Jesus Lopez, and Arturo Disla will lead off the frame for the Wood Ducks against the right-hander Matt Duffy, who is on for his 3rd inning of work. So far for Duffy, it's been a fine outing so far. 2 scoreless frames, which obviously is the biggest key. Just 1 base hit, has yielded 3 walks, which is a little bit uncharacteristic considering he came in with just 9 walks on the season. There's Figueroa. He digs in from the left side, walked back in the first, and here's the first pitch. He takes it for a strike, inside corner. Count starts at 0-1. And Matt Duffy, you look at the pitch count differential so far. We are talking about the left-hander for Down East as the 0-1 is swung on and chopped foul. First base side, it's 0-2. You look at the Red Sox and Matt Duffy. How about this, Gio? He has thrown 49 pitches. Mendoza, just 18.
I mean, like I said, I feel like we have yet to see the Red Sox play offense.
0-2. He swings and wraps it foul down the first base line. Into the seats. Staying alive is Figueroa.
Wraps it. I like that.
And wrapped it almost around the netting.
Almost.
Into the seats.
Clark's verbiage is top tier, A-list.
0-2. He takes it low and away. Counts 1-2. Figueroa, the 25th best prospect in the Texas Rangers organization, leads the Carolina League with 10 bombs on the season. 1-2, he kicks and deals. He swings, grounds it right side. It's past the backhanded try of Montero and into right for a base hit. So a leadoff single off the bat of the Wood Ducks' 3rd baseman. And they're in business here in the 3rd.
Second hit of the day for the Wood Ducks, and the Sox have done a nice job of, not letting Down East take advantage and make much of it.
Yeah.
They've stranded runners on first and second the last 2 frames, but always strong to lead things off with a knock, and later Figueroa showing you why he's not only one of the best in the organization, but probably the best bat on the team statistically this season.
No doubt to start as here's Lopez. First pitch, he swings and misses, 0-1. Well, you go from Figueroa down to Lopez, who leads the team with a .286 average, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. Was a strikeout victim. That was back in the first, 1 of 4 today. Produced by Matt Duffy. 0-1, and the pitch. Swing and a lifter foul right back towards us, and it's 0-2. Jesus Lopez, 27th best prospect in the Rangers organization. Again, not a lot of the top-tier guys down here in Down East, but at the same time, enough to do some damage in the middle of the order, and quite a few in that 20s range, if you will. 0-2, he swings, lifts it into right. Moving back is Stanley Tucker. Shifting to his left, he looks up and he watches it go up the top of the wall. Around second Figueroa, he heads to third, and cruising into second with a double is Jesus Lopez.
I'll tell you what, Stanley Tucker played that ball
Perfectly.
just about as well as you can. I mean, diagnosing that it's going to go off the wall, ranging back to the perfect spot where he's able to catch it off of one hop from the barrel of the wall and just laces it into the cutoff man. So it's a situation where if he doesn't play that just like that, it might score a run.
Well,
instead, it doesn't.
And that's called knowing your home ballpark right there. It most certainly would have scored a run if he had drifted all the way back to the wall and caromed away, no doubt about it. As here's Disla, starting first baseman. Second and third, nobody down. First pitch from the stretch, and it's a first pitch strike on the outside corner. Counts 0-1 on the fastball at 91. Disla walked back in the first and produced that game-tying single yesterday. 280 hitting righty with 4 homers and 26 ribbies so far in the season. 0-1, kicks and deals. He swings, pops it up down the right field line, and it will trail foul, so the count's 0-2. And a strikeout here would be massive. The infield is entirely playing back. They'll give up the run in favor of the out at first, and probably the right call by Liam Carroll and crew this early in the contest. 0-2, the pitch. He swings, bounces it left side. On the hop is Lugo. He gloves, throws to first. There's out number 1, but a run scores and Lopez moves to third. So an RBI for Diesla, and Down East leads at 1-0.
And there it is, Carter. I mean, it's only a matter of time when you start getting runners
Sure.
on before you start bringing them home. And situation here where too many on, you got an extra base hit and makes it a 1-0 ball game here.
And that's good baseball. And the infield was playing back. Now it creeps in with a runner at third and 1 down with the contact play maybe being on. Here's Marcus Smith, first pitch. He swings and dips it foul, first base side. 0-1. Well, and you typically, on a ground ball, third base side, don't see a runner move from second to third. But because it was so high in the air, Andy Lugo kind of had to wait for it to come down, almost like a pop-up per se, to throw the runner out at first. Oh, wad. He takes it high and away. Counts 1-1. Went fastball again, did Matt Duffy. About to toss pitch number 60. 61, I should say, of the contest. Not 3 innings in. 1-1. He swings and pops it up foul, third base side. Moves the count to 1-2. And a strikeout would be huge here. I think the Red Sox, second and third, nobody out. You give up just 1 run, I mean, you're going to take that 10 times out of 10. No doubt about that. This early in the contest. Smith with a strikeout back in the first. 1-2. He takes it high and in. Went fastball again. Dancing out of the way was Marcus Smith. And the count evens up at 2-2. 3 hits on the day for Down East. Still hitless are the Salem Red Sox. The Wood Ducks lead it by 1. 2-2. And the pitch. He swings and pulls it foul down the right field line. Staying alive is Smith. 79-mile-per-hour breaking ball that he was just out in front of. Hit it 104 off the bat, but no harm, no foul. And right back to work for Duffy. Big AB early on. Barroso's on deck. And the 2-2. He takes it for strike 3 outside corner. 81 on the breaking ball. Smith couldn't believe it, but it did catch the zone, according to head coach, or should say home plate umpire, Zach Horvick, and it did catch the zone according to TrackMan, and there's out number 2. Nonetheless, you look at Matt Duffy's numbers on the day as Barroso digs in. That's strikeout number 5. He can produce the strikeouts, no doubt about that. Infield plays back now with 2 gone. First pitch, and it'll take a strike outside corner. Fastball at 90, and it's 0-1. Barroso walked back in the second, seeking his third base hit in single A of his professional career. 0-1. He swings, lines it up the middle. It will get down for a base hit. One hopping into the mitt of Taylor. A run scores, and it's an RBI single off the bat of Barroso to make it 2-0 Down East.
Yeah, just another good piece of hitting here, Carter. It's at 97 off the bat. Deposits it into center field, and 2-0 ball game here for the Wood Ducks. A situation where, yesterday they struggled to score with runners in scoring position in particular. Left a lot of meat on the bone, so to speak, and big part of why they lost that one 6-5. And left 2 on in the first and the second. Not the case here.
First pitch to Mendez. He swings and tips it back to the netting. Counts 0-1. Wadi Mendez, the right fielder, owns 1 of 4 base hits on the day for the Wood Ducks, with a single back in the second. 234 hitting right fielder for the single A affiliate of the Texas Rangers. 0-1. He winds and fires. Just misses low and away. Went fastball again. Just missed trimming the outer corner of the zone. Just in case Marcos Torres is on deck as well. He's the center fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike. He kicks and deals. Swinging a bouncer right side on a hop Montero. He races to first and steps on the bag for out number 3. But 2 runs crossed for Down East as they lead 2-0 as we move to the home half of the third in Salem, 2-0. The Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the third here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-0, the Down East Wood Ducks lead it on top of the Salem Red Sox as it goes 7-8-9 in the Salem order. Daniel McElvany, Stanley Tucker, and Juan Montero. Third inning to work for the left-hander, Brian Mendoza. He's been fairly sharp so far. You look at his numbers, 2 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, of course, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. The season ERA has been lowered to 2.89. Here's McElvany. He steps in from the right side, making his series debut after Brooks Brandon got the start behind the plate yesterday. Now catching today for Salem. First pitch, and he sees a strike outside corner. 0-1. Daniel McElvany, 211 hitter, homer and 6 RBIs. 0-1. He swings, bounces it left side, down the third baseline. It will trickle foul, just by a hair, and it's 0-2. Last homestand, a series victory against the Fayetteville Woodpeckers. Well, it was a good one for Daniel McElvany. First career professional home run. Also on top of that, a go-ahead 2-run double in a victory over the Woodpeckers. A lefty on righty matchup. And Mendoza deals. He swings, chops it third base side. Figueroa in fair ground, fields, throws to first, and what a strike for out number 1. So 7 up, 7 down for Mendoza, and here's Stanley Tucker, the right fielder.
Put that baby on a frozen rope.
We've talked about Figueroa all series long. You can tell why he's a top 30 prospect in the system. He's got the bat, but his arm down at third is maybe one of the best we've seen so far this season.
No doubt. He certainly has lived up to the eye test, the hype, right?
Yeah.
One of those guys that we talk about looks the part.
Stanley Tucker sees a breaking ball high and away on the first pitch. It's 1-0. Yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about that. Plays a nice third base and has the power at the plate for the Down East Wood Ducks. 1-0. He misses low and away. 2 balls and no strikes. 82 on the breaking ball. Stanley Tucker ahead. And again, we mentioned 7 up, 7 down. 2 strikeouts so far for Mendoza. 2-0. Misses low and outside. Maybe the reverse announcer's jinx as the count's 3-0. Sox still hoping for their first base runner of the contest. Trailing 2-0. Here's the 3-0. It misses high and outside, and a 4-pitch walk.
Oh, there you go.
1-out walk to Stanley Tucker, and it brings up Juan Montero, first baseman.
Oh, you're a real jerk, you know that?
I know.
Broke up the perfect game.
You know, I feel bad for Brian Mendoza. Still tossing a gem so far, though. So, Montero, what an interesting opportunity for him tonight. You know, it's going to be interesting to see how his role is to throw to first. Gets away from Diesla down the right field line. To second goes Tucker. He'll stop there, and that'll be an E1.
Honestly, I think if Tucker had been looking over his shoulder, he's so fast, he might have been able to snag third on top of it. But, you know, smart play to just stay put.
Also, look at the
Take what
rainbow
you can get.
towering over Salem Memorial Ballpark now.
There you go. Take another look here, and again, this is just a situation where you got to be more careful with the ball.
First pitch, and the lefty deals. Breaking ball low and in. Dancing out of the way is Juan Montero. Counts 1-0. So Montero, again, interesting opportunity for him because now with Brooks
Sure.
Brandon up here and with Daniel McKelvey still here, I don't know how much he'll catch per se. You'll see it every now and then for sure. 1-0, he swings and nubs it foul, first base side, 1-1. He's at first tonight, and although there are multiple first basemen on the roster with Encarnacion, Montero, Albert Feliz, this is an opportunity playing the first base position to kind of force your way into the lineup per se.
Especially on a team without a true first baseman.
Sure.
At this point, who do you feel most comfortable with at first? I'd say Fraley Encarnacion.
I was going to say Encarnacion, but on top of that, you can't take his bat out of the lineup per se with how he's hit here in single A.
No doubt.
1-1. Check swing on a breaking ball outside corner. He did not go. And it moves to count to 2 balls and a strike. Juan Montero out of Ponce, Puerto Rico. Still trying to get things going this season at 145. No homers, 3 RBIs. Tucker off a second, and time called once again. I don't think the pitch clock was fully set. So time on home plate umpire Zach Horvath. And right back to work. 2-1, he kicks and deals. A breaking ball in there for strike 2. Outer half at 82. And it evens up the count at 2-2. Top of the order, and Antonio Anderson awaits on deck for Salem. He'll once again bat from the right side. Stanley Tucker, he walked and reached second on the E1. First runner in scoring position today for the Salem Red Sox. 2-2, he waves and misses for strike 3. Now tipping into the mitt of Barroso. And just like that, there's 2 down on another strikeout for Mendoza. And that's number 3 on the day for the left-hander.
Big spot, top of the order here. Second time through now for the Red Sox.
Antonio Anderson, the shortstop, struck out back in the first. First pitch, lefty deals, runner off from second, and misses outside. Throw to third will be in time. Goodness gracious, they got him. What a strike from Barroso as Figueroa covers the bag. Stanley Tucker, he's called out at third, and going to see the replay here on MILB TV, and it's bang bang, and may have been the right call from Larry Pettis. So Antonio Anderson will step back in the home half of the fourth. For now, we'll go to the fourth here in Salem. 2-0, the Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the fourth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 2-0 the Down East Wood Ducks on top of the Salem Red Sox. And taking us through the middle frames on play-by-play duty, here is Mr. Giovanni Heater.
Appreciate it, Carter. 2-0. Once again, Down East leads it over Salem, but a fun ball game, fun week thus far here at the Yard. 2-0 lead for Down East, though, a team now that has taken advantage of their 4 hits compared to Salem's 0 and turned it into a 2-run advantage. First pitch to Marcos Torres is a bunt that squibbed back to the backstop, and the count now 0-1. 8-9-1 due up for the Wood Ducks. It's Torres, Chandler Pollard, and then back to the top of the order for the third time through, Edry Vargas. First pitch misses downstairs, and the count now evens up. It's a ball and a strike. Marcos Torres, first time through tonight, struck out swinging. Here's the 1-1 offering. He punches it foul, back to the backstop once again, and quickly is down 1-2. Matt Duffy remains on the hill for the Red Sox, entering now his 4th inning of work. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Marcos Torres. After time, Torres digs in, taps the bat on home plate, raises it above his right shoulder, and the 1-2 pitch on the way. He looks at a fastball high and away, and the count now worked to 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Matt Duffy now having thrown, let's see here, 73 pitches on the day. Something worth noting as we move to the 4th.
2-2 offering. Check swing, did he go? Home plate umpire and Zach Horvick said he did, and there's 1 gone.
And I think it was a strike anyways. I know they called it on the swing, but I think regardless, that probably should have been strike 3. And luckily, gets the call on the swing and miss. And let's see if he went around it. It's pretty bang.
It was an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball that was about half in, half out on the outside corner. But it's the 6th strikeout of the night for Matt Duffy. And it brings up the 9-hole hitting second baseman in Chandler Pollard, digging in from the right side. Righty-on-righty matchup. First offering on the way. Fastball misses down and away, 1-0. Well, Red Sox fans, it's the Fishwick 4th inning, so get up and stretch. Fishwick is dedicated to justice in auto accident medical malpractice as a ground ball rolls through up the middle for a base hit. 1-out single off the barrel of Chandler Pollard. Runner on first with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. 2-0 lead for the Wood Ducks. That's what I get for starting an ad read during an at-bat. It's the Fishwick 4th inning. Get up and stretch. Fishwick dedicated to justice in auto accident, medical malpractice, commercial, Kaitom, and federal criminal cases. Call 540-345-5890 for more information. Again, shout out to Fishwicks bringing us our 4th inning of baseball. Here's Vargas, and a pickoff over to first, head first slide, sees Pollard back in there safely.
3rd time through the order for Matt Duffy. 5 hits for Down East. Sox are still hitless.
Kedry Vargas has lined out and flown out so far today. Runner off of first, 1 gone. First pitch on the way. Fastball misses high. Juan Montero pump fakes back to first. Sliding in is Pollard, didn't need to. It's 1-0. Vargas hitting .238 on the season, 2 homers, 15 runs batted in. 3rd time through, like you mentioned, Carter. Duffy picks off the first one more time. At first slide, Pollard in there safely. Still 1-0.
It's interesting how, different first basemen hold on different ways. Juan Montero, if you notice, is not fully on the bag down at first. He kind of plays about 2 steps to the right off of it. And so the throw kind of leads him into the bag at first. You can see right now on MILB TV.
Runner takes off. The 1-0 misses outside. Throw down to second is not in time, and it just pulls Marvin Alcantara about 2 steps in front of the second base bag. Couldn't swipe by for a tag in time. So a stolen base for Chandler Pollard after his base hit puts a runner in scoring position for now the 4th time tonight for the Wood Ducks. It comes with 1 out and a 2-0 count for Vargas, top of the order. Look at the dance moves down the base pass. The 2-0. This is high on a fastball, 3-0. I mean, Pollard playing mind games here.
He's almost daring Matt Duffy to pick off down at second. Now, and with the second baseman Alcantara playing so far behind the bag, he can get that pretty big subsequent lead, per se.
3-0. Misses high, and it's a 4-pitch walk. Here for Kedry Vargas at the top of the order. Runners on first and second. And that is going to induce a short conversation between the battery mates in McAlvany and Matt Duffy.
Maybe the secondary lead from Pollard down at second had something to do with walk number 4 on the day, as here comes Liam Carroll, and that might be it.
That might be it. And it is. Liam Carroll takes the ball from the right-hander out of Canisius College, taps him on the back, and Duffy's day is done. 1 gone, runners on first and second. 2-0 lead for the Wood Ducks. Here in the top of the 4th, we'll step aside. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
New pitcher on the hill for the Red Sox. The day of Matt Duffy has concluded, and Danny Kerwin toes the rubber, a 1-0 win-loss record. 3.31 earned run average in 16 1/3 innings pitched so far this season. The right-hander has been solid for the Red Sox. 12 total strikeouts. He's appeared in 6 games up to this point. And he comes off the heels of an appearance on the road at Lynchburg. He went 4 1/3. Hitless baseball. Had 2 strikeouts in the appearance as well. Runners on first and second for Glader Figueiredo. And Kerwin steps off. Actually, looked like he kind of lost the ball for a second. Did not call a balk and just comes off the rubber. Takes his time. Now he's back in the stretch. Offers the first pitch. Fastball misses outside of the count now. 1-0.
Danny Kerwin's got such an interesting pitch mix. He can go with the four-seamer, the cutter, the sinker, the sweeper, and a changeup. And that's the whole reason why he got a shot in the Boston Red Sox organization, for sure.
Tall leg kick, the 1-0. Runners take off, and it punches off the mid of McCalvity behind home plate. So the runner's safe with ease. Nobody takes off for any more. Second and third, a pair in scoring position now for the Wood Ducks in the top of the 4th inning. Looking for more as they already lead it 2-0.
Still goes down as a stolen bag. So you'll take that. Now the infield kind of plays about half in this situation. There's a play at the plate. They'll probably take that opportunity, per se.
Righty on lefty, 2 balls, no strikes. And the pitch to Figueiredo. He swings, blasts the ball high into the air to the gap, right center field. Both outfielders chasing underneath it. Stanley Tucker ranges to his left, makes the catch for the out. Tagging up and scoring from third, Chandler Pollard. Vargas moves to third base himself, and it's a 3-0 lead for the Wood Ducks, with just 1 gone here in the 4th.
And that's good baseball. And a nice job by Stanley Tucker. He was playing actually more so in that AB, and then races back and calls off Nelly Taylor to make the play in right center. And good base running for both runners to advance. Obviously, Pollard was going to score, but Vargas follows him down to third.
And I'll correct myself, the second out here in the 4th inning. Here's Jesus Lopez, first pitch. Fastball misses outside. No, a late strike call. The count now 0-1. Boy, Zach Hovick stood all the way up, took a couple of deep breaths, and then signaled. 0-1 the count for the 292 hitter. Kerwin brings home the 0-1. Fastball outside, and the count now even at a ball and a strike. Lopez so far today, a double in the 3rd. Came around to score. Struck out swinging in the 1st. As a runner, halfway down the base path nearly from third to home. 2 gone. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Brought him down to a knee. Fastball off the plate at 95, well off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, you'd like to see a strikeout here. Well, just not in general with 2 outs, but still, give yourself an opportunity offensively. Trailing by 3 now, plenty of time left in this ball game, but the crowd's been kind of stifled here early on, for sure.
Kerwin watching dance moves from third to home, and this one grinds off his left ankle. It's scooped up by Alcantara, and the second baseman gets it to first off the carom in time for out number 3. What a weird play to bring the inning to a close.
Score at 1-4-3.
1-4-3, there you go. Oh, 1-run scores in the 4th inning for the Wood Ducks. They lead it 3-0. Home half of 4 after this. Listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 4th inning on a muggy night here in Salem. 3-0 the lead for the Down East Wood Ducks as they look to even up the series at a game apiece after the Red Sox walked it off in the bottom of the 9th. Brooks Brandon, the hero yesterday. Sox still hitless, though, being out-hit 5-0 headed to the home half of the 4th. Top of the order for just the first time tonight. Antonio Anderson, Nelly Taylor Jr., and Fraley Encarnacion all set to dig in. The switch-hitting 18-year-old out of Atlanta stands in from the right side against a left-handed pitcher in Mendoza, and the first pitch on the way, a breaking ball looping outside, and the count now 1-0.
Antonio Anderson gets a fresh count after finishing off the 3rd in the right-handed batter's box.
1-0, skips in the dirt, and the count now 2-0 for the 122 hitter.
Stanley Tucker thrown out down at 3rd. And Antonio Anderson, nobody on, leads off the frame.
Anderson rests the bat on his right shoulder. Mendoza brings home the 2-0. Fastball simmers in there on the outside corner. The count now 2 balls and a strike against Antonio Anderson. Anderson, a guy for the Red Sox that been kind of bizarre how he's been so up and down. The 2-1 misses inside with a fastball, and it's 3 balls and a strike. I will say he does this. He walks just as good as about anybody. He's actually 3rd in the Red Sox organization in walks. Here's the 3-1. Swings and chops it left side of the infield. Vargas scoops it on 2 hops. 1 step, fire to first in time for out number 1. The Red Sox retired in 3 in both the 1st and the 2nd, and then again in the 3rd. They've had 1 base runner. Stanley Tucker was aboard, made it to 2nd on an error, and then was caught stealing. So they've never had more than 3 guys up in an inning so far today.
That's true. Still in an unconventional way. It's been 10 up, 10 down, if you will.
Nelly Taylor Jr. looks at a called strike on the outside corner with a fastball. 92 on the gun, nothing in 1.
I should say this, has faced the minimum through 10.
0-1. Called a strike once again. 80-mile-an-hour slider. Clips the outside of the zone on its way out the door. Nothing in 2.
You know, with Tucker with the walk, he was not retired. So, yeah, you could easily say that Mendoza has still faced the minimum heading to the 4th.
0-2. Fastball, this is crank. Left side of the infield. 2 hops into the mid of Vargas. 1 step, fire to first. And unable to pick it is Diesla. Had to go down and lunge at it. Tried to scoop it, 1 hopping off the dirt, and couldn't do it.
Yeah, probably going to be an E6 there, I'd imagine. Throw was to the right, and Diesla just couldn't make that. Yeah, and there you go. There's an E6.
Second error against Down East. The Sox are still hitless, being out hit 5-0. They trail it 3-zip here in the home half of the 4th. Maybe this, a little bit of momentum. Fraley Encarnacion, the designated hitter, digs in from the right side. Lefty on righty matchup, runner off of first, 1 down. And the first pitch on the way. Fastball, this is tattooed on the ground left side. Scooped up by Vargas. 1 throw to second there. Relay to first in time. An inning-ending double play goes 6-4-3. And the Red Sox still trail it 3-0. How about that? That is a most bizarrely unconventional 13 up, 13 down through 4 innings of baseball. The Sox have had a pair of base runners, and yet they've gone 13 up, 13 down. Top of the fifth after this. 3-0 lead for Down East. You're listening to Red Sox baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the fifth here in Salem, 3-0. The Down East Wood Ducks lead it over the Salem Red Sox. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you on behalf of the Salem Sox. Whether you're joining us on the MILB app, MILB.com, or MILB TV, thanks so much for deciding to spend your Wednesday afternoon with us here at the ballpark. Down East sends out 4, 5, 6 in the batting order. Arturo Diesla, the first baseman, set to dig in from the right side, going up against Kerwin for the Red Sox, now in his second inning of work. First complete inning, the first offering, a swing and a miss. A huge hack from Diesla at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball well inside off the plate, and it's 0-1. Diesla, a 279 hitter in his own right with 4 homers and 26 runs batted in this season. The 0-1. He chops this one up the middle. Scooping it up the third baseman and a fire to first, Andy Lugo, able to retire the first batter in the fifth. There's one gone.
It was a nice play by Andy Lugo. High chopper, had to cut Antonio Anderson off. I
thought it was Anderson's ball.
Yeah, I think it's one of those where it's like, I think the play was actually easier for Andy Lugo from the angle he was coming from, but at the same time, he's probably going to be retired either way. They had him by about 3-4 steps. But a nice play by Lugo nonetheless for the first out of the frame.
There's Marcus Smith. He's struck out twice so far today, one looking, one swinging. First pitch, and he pulls back a bunt. Called strike at the knees, 94-mile-an-hour fastball looked in, and it's 0-1. Smith batting below the Mendoza line at 179. 3 homers to his name. Kerwin from the belt. And the righty offers. The 0-1. Fastball steams high at 95, and the count now evened up at a ball and a strike. Marcus Smith, the left fielder today, played out in center yesterday, had a big double in the 6th, would come around to score. Here's the 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. 90 on a outside corner. 1-2. In that 6th inning, Marcus Smith's double was what rattled off 3 consecutive hits. Julian Brock followed him up with an RBI single. His breaking ball misses down and out, evens it up at 2-2. Wadi Mendez with a base hit right after and stole a base on top of it. So you had 3 consecutive hits. 1 run scored for Down East, keeping them in the ball game. The 2-2. Fastball missiled right side, foul. We'll do it again at 2-2. And it was a game in which both teams just kind of fighting back and forth, counterpunch after counterpunch. No true knockout blow last night. 2-2. Swinging a chopper foul right side. It was more of a situation where, kind of like in hoops, last possession, who gets the ball last?
Sure. Or in overtime of a college football game, per se.
Who has the ball last? The Sox ended up having the ball last after giving up a run in the 9th, might I add. That allowed the game to be tied. The 2-2 misses outside, and the count worked full. 85-mile-an-hour breaking ball. It's 3-2.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those where they gave up the run in the 9th, but really for the first time this year, when the Sox yielded the lead late, I never really thought that Salem was going to lose that game last night, per se.
Sure.
Because they always responded offensively.
Sure. Payoff pitch. Misses outside with a fastball at 94. That's ball 4 on a full count. And there's a runner aboard at first with 1 gone. Marcus Smith takes first base, and Baker Barroso ready to dig in Now for the Down East Wood Ducks, catching behind the plate tonight. He's been busy. A walk in the second, RBI base hit in the third. Opportunity for more. 3-0 lead for Down East here in the top of the fifth. One gone, runner off of first. Kerwin from the belt. Kicks and deals the first pitch. Swing. And a miss, 92-mile-an-hour heater. Handcuffed him on the inside corner. It's 0-1.
Barroso, you mentioned the single, just his third hit in single A this year. Coming up from the ACL, the Arizona Complex League a few weeks ago.
Of course, the Red Sox, the 0-1. Runner takes off from first. Here's a swing and a blast deep to left field. Going back, Natan and U10, and he watches this thing over the wall. A 2-run bomb off the barrel of Baker Barroso. And the lead is extended 5-0. Down East, clobbering all over the Red Sox early on tonight in Salem.
100 off the bat, 389. No shot for Nathaniel U10. First homer the Wood Ducks have hit in the series, and kind of sort of blows this game open here in the fifth.
Just a little bit. There's a big difference between a 3-zip lead and a 5-zip lead, that is for sure. Brings up Wadi Mendez from the left side. First offering, a fastball outside, 1-0. Oh, Carter, that is just the first home run surrendered by Danny Kerwin this season. And unfortunately, it comes in a spot where you just couldn't afford it to stay in the game. The 1-0, swing and a miss. Count now 1-1.
First homer for Baker Barroso at the single-A level. Just the fourth of his professional career.
And he's in. Go ahead, Carter.
He's been playing pro ball since 2021.
Kerwin winds and fires, 1-1. Fastball runs high, 2 balls and a strike.
Also, the other thing too, this is a tough sky right now. If you're an outfielder,
sure.
Looking outside right now at the sky, a little ominous with the cloud cover. Still post rain early on.
2-1. Fastball called a strike, outside corner, 2-2.
So any fly ball, it's gonna be tough for really anybody in the field to get a good beat on it. It's going to be one of those where you're yelling left and right, like, I got it, I got it, I got it. But it's that time of night where it's going to be a little tough for sure.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Fastball cranked right side of the infield on the ground, scooped up by Alcantara. 2 steps underhand to a covering Montero at first for out number 2. Brings up the 24th best prospect in the Texas Rangers organization, the center fielder batting 8th, Marcos Torres. He digs in from the left side, righty-on-lefty matchup. 2 gone, nobody on, 5-0 lead for the Down East Wood Ducks. They've scored 2 here in the top of the fifth. After a night yesterday, Carter, where this team did not score more than 1 run in an inning. First pitch runs high on a fastball, 1-0. Red Sox were the only team yesterday to score 2 or more runs in a frame. They scored 2 in the 8th. Ended up being a technically come-from-behind win for the Sox, the 1-0. Fastball called a strike at the letters, 1-1. Sox trailed late by a run, were able to rally. Then the game was tied after the Red Sox had reclaimed the lead. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a dribbler, right side, 1-2. They reclaimed the lead with those 2 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning. Game was retied by Down East at the top of the 9th, and then Salem able to win it when it was all said and done. 1 ball, 2 strikes from Marcos Torres. Kerwin kicks and delivers. The 1-2. Fastball high and away, and the count even at 2-2. Torres, 19-year-old out of Venezuela. The Rangers paid 8 of the 9 largest bonuses in their 2022 international class to Venezuelans. The 2-2, swinging a ripper right side, scooped up by Montero. He underhands to a covering Kerwin for out number 3. 3-1 if you're keeping it at home, but a 5-0 lead for the Down East Wood Ducks. They scored 2 more in the 5th after a 2-run bomb off the barrel of Baker Barroso. Extends the lead 5-0. Home half of the 5th after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Hey, Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit milb.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's Tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park Nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park Nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the fifth here in Salem. 5-0 the lead for the Down East Wood Ducks over the Salem Red Sox. And they extended that lead after it was 3-zip to 5-0 after a two-run blast was sent over the left field fence from Baker Barroso. Two-run homer makes it a 5-0 game. And it just feels like 5-0 is a whole lot different than 3-0. Sox ready to go 4-5-6. Marvin Alcantara, Nathaniel Uten, and Andy Lugo as Alcantara looks at a fastball high. Finds the zone, though, and the count now 0-1. Brayan Mendoza on the hill, the 0-1. Fastball misses outside, and the count evened up at a ball at a strike. Mendoza came into today with a 2.75 ERA. He's been outstanding now in his fifth inning of work. Pitch misses downstairs, and the count now 2-1 for Marvin Alcantara. Marv lined out to the shortstop, his first time up in the second. The 2-1. Swing and a liner, foul. 2-2.
Marvin Alcantara raised his average up to 207 on the year. Kind of got off to that rough start, but we've seen him really amp things up as of late. Had the big RBI triple yesterday.
Has had a terrific month of May as he sends a slow roller to the right side, scooped up by Diesla, and he can't get it to the pitcher in time. Mendoza was not quite ready to cover, and Alcantara's aboard.
Well, there goes the no-hitter. First hit of the day for Salem. And by the way, donate plasma and earn good money. Freedom Plasma makes donating plasma safe and easy, and you're helping save the lives of patients struggling with blood disorders, immune deficiencies, and trauma. While donating, you can catch up on social media with our free Wi-Fi or watch your favorite TV shows or sporting events on one of our 60-inch flat-screen TVs. Visit Freedom Plasma today to help save lives and earn cash. Visit us at 54150. I'll let you get the pitch in right here.
Here's Nathaniel Uten from the left side. Runner off of first. First pitch. Fastball, chop foul, right side. 0-1.
Visit us at 4150 Melrose Avenue Northwest in Roanoke. Learn more by going to freedomplasma.com or by calling 540-767-0064. Again, that's freedomplasma.com or call 540-767-0064.
0-1 to Uten. Breaking ball misses outside, and the count evened up and a ball at a strike. Marvin, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you got it.
Saying that was a little bit of a mouthful right there.
Oh, ad reads can be sometimes. Ball at a strike, runner off of first. Nobody out, bottom of 5. 5-0 lead for the Wood Ducks. Sox looking to carve into that lead. The 1-1, swing and a miss. Breaking ball. Count now 1-2. Hey, take a look at what Nathaniel Uten has done. The 19-year-old out of La Romana in the Dominican Republic has his batting average up to 240. Another guy that elevated his game in the month of May. 1-2 pitch. Fastball tipped into the mitt of Barroso, and he sat down on strikes. One gone. But just finishing up the thought, had a decent week last week. Ended up with 5 hits altogether. Played in 5 of the 6 games. Here's Andy Lugo from the right side. Fourth strikeout of the day for Mendoza. First offering. Here's a swing and a lifted ball high into the air, shallow right field. Underneath it, Mendez. He raises his right hand into the air and secures it for out number 2. Quickly 2 gone after a leadoff knock.
Yeah, little weak fly ball out to right. Wadi Mendez shifting from right to left, easily makes the play. Daniel McElvany had the ground out back in the third. And, with Marvin Alcantara's speed down at first, he can run a little bit. So a ball in the gap with 2 outs, you would think that he would have a shot to score. So it'd be a nice time for that if you're Daniel McElvany.
McElvany from the right side, lefty on righty. First pitch. Fastball misses high and away, 1-0. 5-0 the lead for Down East. Here in the home half of the 5th inning. 6 hits for the Wood Ducks, just 1 for the Red Sox. One on to McAlvany. Fastball tipped into the mitt of Barroso, swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. McAlvany grounded out to the hot corner his first time up. One of a very nice pieces of fielding by Figueiredo at third. Here's the 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. Count now 1-2.
Mendoza's been very sharp today. There's no doubt about that. Getting ahead of hitters has induced soft contact, too.
True.
I mean, how many hard hit balls? I don't know if we've seen a single hard hit ball today.
I'd agree with you there. Mendoza from the belt, glances to first, fires the 1-2. Swinging a lifter foul back to the netting. And Daniel McAlvany stays alive.
I mean, the one base hit was the infield single off the bat of Marvin Alcantara, and it was just a little chopper to first. I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head that was hit hard off the bat.
How about this one right here? Putting it into existence. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball outside, 2-2.
Marvin Alcantara did line out to short to lead off the second, where Vargas leapt up and made the play. Robbing him of a base hit. So that was a hard hit ball.
98 off the bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Runner off of first, trailing by 5 runs. Sox need it here. 2-2. Fastball swing and a miss. Strike number 3. And the Sox are retired. 5th strikeout for Mendoza. If that was it, he's been sensational. But the pitch count's still low. I would not be shocked to see him out there for a 6th. 5-0 the lead for Down East. We go to the 6th. After this, you're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 6th here in Salem. 5-0 lead for the Down East Wood Ducks. Ready to go 9-1-2 are the Wood Ducks in the order. 2-run homer off the barrel of Baker Barroso last time this offense came up. That extended the lead 5-zip. Salem really has not had a counterattack to that. Still held to just 1 hit, a leadoff single from Marvin Alcantara, and it was one of those that was an infield slow roller in which the exchange was not there in time from first baseman to pitcher. Alcantara was able to take advantage with his speed, but other than that, the offense has just not been there tonight for the Sox. It has been there, however, for the Down East Wood Ducks, as they've come across to score 5 times. They've done it via 6 hits. Chandler Pollard leads us off at the 9 hole. The righty is in. Righty on righty matchup. Kerwin on the bump. And he hurls the first pitch. Swinging a line drive left side. This is down for a base hit, rolling all the way towards the corner and left. Pollard chugging around first, heading for second, and he stands up there with a leadoff first pitch double to get the Wood Ducks going in the 6th.
Second hit of the day for Chandler Pollard. He's been a big reason why the Wood Ducks have been so potent at the plate. In his series debut as well. And now you turn the order back over to the top in the form of Vargas. And Red Sox are in a little bit of trouble here in the 6th.
Kedry Vargas, top of the order for the Down East Wood Ducks. He walked last at bat. Stole a bag as well. First offering. And it misses down and away, but it squibs away off the mid of McCalvity. A free base for Chandler Pollard. And you blink, and the 6th run of the day for the Wood Ducks stands just 90 feet away on the third base bag. Nobody out.
Yeah, just 2 pitches into the inning as well. Not ideal. Infield now draws in. You kind of have to at this point in the game.
Righty on righty. 1-0. Vargas lifts one into the air opposite way. Shallow right field. Tucker chasing in, and instead Alcantara calls him off. The second baseman makes the catch with the tip of his toes on the outfield grass just out of the dirt for the first out.
Do some weak contact, got the pop-up, and that's a tough play for Marvin Alcantara because he's playing all the way in. So he had to race all the way back, and to your point, made the catch literally on the edge of the grass. Now the infield stays about halfway in, per se, and now it draws back all the way in.
Here's the hottest twig in the organization right now. Glader Figueiredo looks at a fastball downstairs, and the count now 1-0. Figueiredo currently sits with 26 RBI on the season. A good chance at number 27 here with a runner off a third and one gone in the top of the 6th inning. The 1-0 offering. And he looks at a breaking ball in there for a strike at the knees, 1-1. Figueiredo base hit in the 3rd would come around to score. A sac fly in the 4th and walked in the 1st. Productive at-bats throughout the entirety of the day thus far. The 1-1. He swings and chops it. Foul right side, and it's 1-2.
You'd like to see a strikeout here with that runner on 3rd. If the Sox can get out of this without allowing a run, I mean, that's big momentum-wise going forward. No doubt about that.
They trail it 5-0. Ball and 2 strikes for Figueiredo. Kerwin hurls and unfurls. The 1-2 misses high, and it's 2-2. Figueiredo, the 25th best prospect in the Texas Rangers organization. He leads the Carolina League with 10 home runs on the year. 6th in the league in slugging at .461 heading into the series. 6th in the league in walks as well with 30. Here's the 2-2. He swings, lifts it back behind home plate into the seats. It stays alive at 2-2.
Alan Lawrence, our GM, almost making the play down there.
How about that?
Fly ball. Foul ball, I should say, behind home plate.
The best boss you could ask for, by the way. About as chill as a boss
he
gets.
just lets us come up here and talk about baseball.
2-2. Here's a swing and a ripper. Right side, past the diving glove of Juan Montero. It'll bring in a run. Pollard crosses home. RBI one-out single for Glader Figueiredo, his second hit of the day, and his second run batted in.
Yeah, just nice piece of hitting. Rolling it through the right side. RBI single to your point, second hit of the day. And all of a sudden, 6-0 game as the Wood Ducks are out hitting the Red Sox 8-1.
Brings up Jesus Lopez, 289 hitter himself. He's doubled, struck out, and grounded out today. Last time up, he had that quirky play. Here's the first pitch. He looks at a breaking ball down at in, 1-0. Again, remember, he kind of tagged it right off the bat. Sharply hit ground ball up the middle. It deflects on 2 hops off the left foot of the pitcher and Danny Kerwin. Right into the air. Marvin Alcantara able to snag it and get it to first in time. The 1-0. Here's a swing at a chopper. Back up the middle. Alcantara scoops it up, turns, fires to first in time, and they grab one more. Leading runner does make it to second in time. Figueiredo stands there in scoring position. It's out number 2, and it sets the table for Arturo Disla in the cleanup spot.
I'll tell you what, Marvin Alcantara plays a nice second base for the St.
Plays
Red
a
Sox.
nice everything, man, especially in the middle infield.
Great defender for sure. You talked about the play that kicked off a Curran's leg. And then on that play, I mean, no shot for the double play. Charges in and makes it routine. Makes it look routine throwing the runner out at first.
Here's Disla. First pitch to the righty. And he takes a fastball down and away, 1-0. Arturo Disla RBI ground out in the third. Walked in the first. He's 0 for 2. Has 26 RBI to his name with Figueiredo off a second. The 1-0. He swings, drives it high into the air, straightaway center field. It's so high it's going to stay in the yard. Underneath it, Nelly Taylor Jr., and he secures it for out number 3. Well, he gave it a ride. Just got too far underneath that one, and a runner is stranded in scoring position at second. One more scores in the 6th for Down East. They lead it 6-0. We head to the home half of the 6th after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 6th on a gorgeous night here in Salem. 6-0 the lead, though, for the Down East Wood Ducks. All over the Red Sox in game number 2 of a 6-game set. Giovanni Heater joined alongside Carter Hill with you. And Carter, the Red Sox are one at-bat away from this being a very weird 16 up, 16 down game. Instead, it's 17 up, 16 down. Base hit from Marvin Alcantara on an infield single. The Sox have had just 3 base runners as Stanley Tucker looks at a fastball, called a strike high in the zone. It's 0-1, and Mendoza off to a good start, and now his 6th inning of work. The 0-1, fastball in there for a strike outside corner again, 0-2.
Yeah, it's been a weird one for sure, but Down East has come through when it's mattered most. And the Red Sox, the story of the game, regardless of Down East having 6 runs, has been Brian Mendoza on the mound. I mean, he's been phenomenal for them all night long and kept the Red Sox off balance for sure.
He hurls, and the 0-2 misses downstairs, 1-2. Stanley Tucker, a walk so far today, got to second on an E1. One of the rare miscues for Mendoza, trying to get it over to first on a pickoff attempt, and Tucker was caught stealing at third. The 1-2 misses up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes for the former Texas A&M Aggie. His college team is well on their way to maybe Omaha. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Stanley Tucker waves and misses on an 84-mile-an-hour slider below the zone. And just like that, one gone. 6th K of the day for Mendoza here in the 6th.
Yeah, I think A&M, they got to get through Oregon in College Station in the Super Regional round.
Indeed. Here's Juan Montero, first offering, and he cranks a line drive into left field down for a base hit. Scooped up by Smith. Montero pumps the brakes, rounding first, and retreats back to the first base bag. It's a 1-out single for Juan Montero, just the 2nd hit of the day for the Sox, and that is the first well-hit ball we've seen, because remember, Marvin Alcantara was just one of those slow-rolling infield singles.
Yeah. Montero hit it well. 99 off the bat. And a nice play by Marcus Smith to cut it off in the left center field alley, holding Montero to a single.
In the 6th inning, Carter, Mendoza just up to 62 pitches, 41 for strikes. First pitch to Anderson, and he chops it back up the middle, scooped up by Mendoza. He turns, throws to first. It's high, and it pulls Diesla off the bag. Anderson is aboard. That is likely the 2nd E1 of the game.
I was going to say, as good as Mendoza's been, that's number 2 on him. One on the pickoff down to first. No chance to turn 2 there, and that's why you practice your PFPs in spring training. That's a tough play, though, for a pitcher. Rolling off the mound, having to make the play. Now, it should have been an out at first, no doubt about it. But Red Sox are given a gift right there, and all of a sudden, first and second, one down.
Well, Nelly Taylor Jr. stands in from the left side. He leads the Carolina League in doubles with 15. And, whoa, Nelly, could we use a double here? Runners on first and second. One gone. Bottom of the sixth. Sox trailing by 6. First pitch. And he pulls back a check swing. Called a strike anyways at the letters. 92-mile-an-hour fastball well in there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you'd like to see a base hit here. You don't got to get a 6 back. But
no.
You'd like to kind of cut in a little bit here and feel pretty good about yourself going to the 7th.
0-1. Fastball runs outside. Ball and a strike now for Nelly Taylor. Polk State Junior College alum. First and second. Practice swing. Now he raises it above his left shoulder. Mendoza glances to second. Kicks and deals. 1-1. Check swing. And did he go around an appeal? And field umpire and Larry Pettis says that he did. Now it's 1-2 for Nelly Taylor Jr. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to see a replay on that. Nelly Taylor certainly did not appreciate the call.
No, didn't like it. Rode into last week on a 10-game hitting streak. That was snapped, and then he responded with a 3-for-6 day. How about that? 1-2 to Nelly Taylor. Swing, and a man struck him out with a disgusting slider, breaking away from the barrel. Off the left hand of Mendoza for his 7th strikeout in 6 innings. And there's 2 gone with first and second occupied. What a pitch.
I think it's starting to sprinkle again a little bit at Salem Memorial Ballpark.
Here's Fraley Encarnacion from the right side. First and second, 271 hitter. Lefty on righty, the pitch. Fastball, this is tattooed up the middle on the ground. Scooped up by Pollard. It trickles between his legs, and it's into the outfield grass. Montero comes in to score. We'll see how they rule it, but the Red Sox are on the board at 6-1.
I'd have to see a replay of that. And they're going to give it an RBI single. So you'll take it if you're the Salem Red Sox. You get a run, that's a play. If you're Chandler Pollard, let's see the replay on MILB TV. It was hit hard at 109 off the bat. Encarnacion hits it hard. And
I mean, it goes right through his legs.
Yeah.
I feel as though that was a play that should have been made.
Yeah.
But it's a hard ground.
109 off the bat is a tough play.
Hey, good things happen when you put the ball in play.
Yes, that's true. And
perfect example of that.
Unfortunately for Mendoza, that may do it. Regardless, that's going to be an unearned run for him because of the E1.
Right.
For now, at least, it will be an unearned run. But yeah, that's...
I think they're going to keep him out here, Carter.
I think they are, too.
They would have signaled by now. And now home plate umpire and Zach Hovick going to break up the party a little bit. Remember yesterday, Larry Pettis let him have all the time they wanted. He stood there on the mound with him and just joined the conversation.
Yeah.
The jamboree on the bump is broken up. The jamboree on the hill, if you will. It brings up Marvin Alcantara in a big spot here. He has a base hit in the 5th, that infield single. Sox on the board. It's 6-1, their 3rd hit of the day. Runners on first and second. First pitch. And Marv looks at a fastball at the ankles, 1-0.
Yeah, definitely coming down once again. So that could be a factor, I should say, here for the left-hander Mendoza.
He kicks in, deals 1-0. Fastball rifled back to the netting, 1-1. Marvin Alcantara. What you got, Carter?
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say he's 19 years old out of La Victoria.
Oh, it's great information.
Yeah. Surface level, if you will.
No, I'm teasing.
1-1. Fastball misses inside, 2-1. Get to know the Sox.
I know. No, that's a go-to for me as well. It's great to find out kind of the information in their background for sure.
I was going to add, he went 7-24 last week, hitting nearly 300 in 6 games. Big spot here, the 2-1, thunder blaring, fastball misses high, and it's 3-1. And we definitely saw a little bit of lightning off in the distance behind the mountains there.
I was going to say, I think, now I could be wrong, and he's probably listening, but Will Cole went down there to have a conversation with our field umpire, Larry Pettis, about 10 minutes ago.
Okay.
Could have maybe been about the weather coming, per se.
3 balls and a strike, the pitch. Breaking ball, misses outside, and the bases are loaded. Marv works a 5-pitch walk.
I know that's typically how it works in the big leagues, where an umpire, typically the crew chief in the big leagues, is going to have a conversation with the head grounds crew member of that big league team to kind of get in the know of the weather coming. And we definitely just heard some thunder, and it's coming down pretty good now here in Salem for the second time this evening.
Well, the thing with the Lightning, too, is with where we are elevation-wise, here's the first pitch to U10, misses high and in, nearly hit him. He ducks away from a high fastball at 92. 1-0. Just to reset the table, by the way. Bases loaded, 2 gone. Sox trailing 6-1. I mean, this is a monumentous point in the ball game right now. Mendoza, the lefty. Kicks and deals, 1-0. U10 scolds a ball down the right field line. Line drive, and it tails foul. 1-1. But as I was saying, we just learned the other day that the Sox pay for a very expensive weather system that tells you a lot more than maybe your typical phone app.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if Will Cole, our grounds crew, had a grounds crew, field operations director, his official title, diagnose something, comes out, the 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. And the other thing about the Lightning, worth noting, with the elevation, sometimes that lightning is actually not dangerous. Over the mountains, it could be 35-plus miles away.
Oh, yeah.
But you can see it from here, as there's another flash of lightning.
It's kind of cool. We're very lucky with the setup up here, though, where you can see.
There were some nights last year that it was cooler than a fireworks show, and we still played baseball. The 2-1. Here's a swing at a chopper, right side of the infield. Scooped down 2 hops by Pollard. Fired to first in time for out number 3. Well, we'll see if we keep playing baseball here in Salem, but regardless, we'll talk to you after the break. Top of the 7th on tap. Red Sox strand the bases loaded. They do score 1. They're on the board, and it's a 6-1 lead for Down East. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Well, the rain's coming down. We got lightning flashes out in the distance behind the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's muggy. We're hearing thunder, and we're rolling on here in the Roanoke Valley with some baseball. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater. The Down East Wood Ducks on top of the Salem Sox 6-1 as we bring you the top of the 7th inning on what has been kind of a bizarre, dark and stormy night, if you will, here in Salem.
And those still in the stands they're troopers, man.
Oh,
Very few remain with the umbrellas. There's quite a crowd underneath the press box behind home plate. But you hit the nail on the head. It has been a weird, weird night for weather here in Salem. The first inning, it was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
Lightened up in the second, got a rainbow in.
Got a rainbow in.
And then now here we go again. Now it's really, really coming down.
Marcus Smith leads us off from the left side here in the 7th. First pitch on the way, and he takes a steaming fastball at 94 on the gun. 0-1.
And I don't think Will Cole was listening because his crew, who does a phenomenal job, they just went through the entire infield during the half inning.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses outside, and the count now 1-1. Well, the Red Sox had a big opportunity last frame. Ended up loading the bases. Did score 1. Did it on 2 hits and an error. Here's the 1-1. And Smith ducks away from a fastball inside. 2-1. But with the bases loaded, 2 gone, Sox couldn't make any more magic happen and ended up stranding them juiced. Smith so far today, a walk, came around to score, and 2 strikeouts. Here's the 2-1. Fastball simmers high, 3 balls at a strike, and the range is steadily falling. 6-1 the score, down east on top. Oh, Carter, a couple of things I wanted to talk about today on the broadcast. As Kerwin kicks and deals, 3-1. Fastball hit into the air, straightaway center field, ranging back Nellie Taylor Jr., and he stops and makes the head-high catch just about 5 feet in front of the warning track for out number 1. Had to track that thing down the whole way, never had a chance to stop moving. Camp out, but was there to make the play.
And tough with the sky and the rain falling, too. It's a tough play for Nellie Taylor out in center.
No doubt about it. Brings up Baker Barroso homered with a 2-run bomb his last time up to make it at the time a 5-0 game, the first pitch. And it spikes in the dirt and the count 1-0. Barroso got that batting average up to 267. That was his first home run as single-A ball. 5 runs batted in on the year, 2 included in that bomb. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, wanted the fences again. 89-mile-an-hour changeup, 1-1. He's also got an RBI single in the third, so 3 RBI today. And he walked. The 1-1. Swing at a chopper, foul left side, 1-2. Like I was saying, things I wanted to talk about. Miguel Blaze, not featured today. 13-game hitting streak, Carter, but also the Red Sox base runner of the month in the organization. The 1-2. Swinging a slow roller up the middle, deflects off Kerwin's foot again. Montero has to chase the ball all the way into shallow right field, and it's a base hit for Baker Barroso. His 3rd hit of the day. He's 3 for 3 with a walk and a home run. Have yourself a day. And poor Danny Kerwin has been hit on the foot twice tonight.
Yeah, he just can't get a break, and there was no shot there for the Red Sox to make a play. Once it trickled into shallow right, and because Marvin Alcantara was playing closer to the second base bag, he, on the crack of the bat, shifted right behind Danny Kerwin, expecting if the ball got through, he would be the one to make the play. But once it deflected off of him and trickled into right, it was only going to be Juan Montero that was going to be able to retrieve it, and there was going to be no play at first for sure.
Such a bizarre play, and the Sox have caught breaks where earlier tonight it hit off Kerwin. Marv was able to snatch it out of the air off the weird hop and make the play 1-4-3, believe it or not, but not that time. Here's Waddy Mendez digging in from the left side, righty on lefty, runner off of first, 1 gone in the 7th. 6-1 lead for Down East. First pitch, runner takes off from first. Strike in there, throw down to second is a one-hopper into the mitt of a covering Anderson, not in time. A stolen bag for Barroso.
You got a catcher who can run, too. And Barroso.
How often do you see that?
It ebbs and flows per se. He's now getting a huge lead off a second. I don't know what he thought. He looked a little confused there, kind of turning around, had the hands on the head. Regardless, we'll reset.
Kerwin brings it to the belt, gathers, looks to second, fires the 0-1. Swinging a dribbler back behind home plate, and Waddy Mendez down 0-2. He's got a base hit in the second, grounded out to first in the third, and grounded out to second in the 5th. Top of the 7th inning, if you're just joining us here on a quite literally dark and stormy night in Salem. Been a fun night for baseball, though. Runner off of second. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fastball crank, foul, right side. Barehanded by one of the coaches in the visiting dugout. We'll stay at 0-2.
Making the Bat Boys work tonight. I can imagine if you're 14 years old and living in this area and you're a baseball fan, I think that'd be such a cool job.
Oh, it would be awesome. It would be awesome. 0-2 pitch. Fastball runs high, 1-2. Did you ever do anything like that with Virginia Tech?
Yeah, I was actually, when I was in 6th grade, I bat boyed a handful of games for Virginia Tech baseball.
Over at
Fifth
English Field?
Fifth grade, yes, 5th grade. It was before middle school.
Gotcha.
Yeah, over at English Field.
1-2 pitch. Fastball misses inside, 2-2. Well, we were talking about Miguel Blaze, base runner of the month. Well, that's because of how impressive he's been on the base paths. Handful of stolen bags in the month of May. On top of it, though, he's got the current longest active hitting streak in the Carolina League at 13 games. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a line drive into right field for a base hit. Barroso stops at third. Runners on the corners. One out single for Wadi Mendez. First to third occupied. Down East back in business in the 7th.
Yeah, Barroso had to hold up on the line drive, so that's why he didn't score. Gets to third, though, and now runners at the corners, to your point, with still one down. The Sox will hope to turn the double play in this situation. Kind of have to keep this, easy enough deficit to fight your way back from. Still trailing by 5 here in the 7th.
Here's Marcus Torres digging in from the left side, 24th best prospect in the Texas Rangers organization. 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Pick off to first, nearly sails high. Montero able to corral it. Could have been costly. Kerwin nearly with the Red Sox first error of the day defensively.
Yeah.
How about this? A very weird line tonight thus far. Runner takes off from first. First pitch is smashed into straightaway center field, tailing towards the gap, and this is going to roll all the way shy of the wall. Brings in 1 run. Right behind him is Wadi Mendez. He scores. 2 RBI stand-up triple for Marcos Torres, showing you why he's a top 30 prospect in the organization.
Yeah, 2-run triple makes it an 8-1 ball game, and 104 off the bat into right center. With the runner, Mendez, off on the pitch, he was going to score on that one with ease, and he does. Not even a throw from Marvin Alcantara the third. And this game has gotten away from the Red Sox. Here comes Kyle Schmidt.
Kyle Schmidt coming out to have a conversation, calm things down a little bit. Sox have thrown just 2 arms today. Got the start from Matt Duffy. Now Danny Kerwin has gone through the rest of the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, now into the 7th. 1 gone, though, with a runner on third. 8-1 the new score. Down East leads. And Carter, how about this bizarre line? Okay, 8 runs on 11 hits. Sure, makes sense. Sox, 1 run on 3 hits. But they've been errorless. Down East has committed 3 errors, and the Sox have really done nothing to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, they had the RBI single in inning to go off the bat of Fraley Encarnacion. And that's an unearned run, but yeah, you'd like to really, really take hold of this game and tack on some more than just a run. And unfortunately, that's the situation the Sox find themselves in here.
First pitch to Chandler Pollard. He smokes it foul right side. Hit the opposite way, 0-1. Infield playing in for the Red Sox with a runner on third and 1 down here in the top of the 7th inning in Salem. Sox trailing it 8-1. Game number 2 of the 6-game set. A game that really got away in a hurry. 0-1 pitch. Pollard smashes it into the gap, high into the air, right field. Underneath it, Stanley Tucker, and he secures it for out number 2. Tagging up and scoring is Torres. 9-1. Down East on top. The base is empty with 2 gone.
Just a nice piece of hitting by Chandler Pollard. He's had a day, too. Double, single, and now a sac fly. Not a bad throw from Stanley Tucker out and right, but it was gonna take a perfect play to get Torres out at the plate. 8-run lead now for Down East.
Top of the order, Kedry Vargas, first offering, and he slow rolls 1 left side. 0-1.
There's some action in the Red Sox bullpen. It might be Nathaniel Cruz loosening up down the third base line.
The rain has subsided for now. The 0-1 pitch to Vargas, and he takes a called strike. 81 on a breaking ball at the letters. Quickly, he's in an 0-2 hole. Long look in for Kerwin. Gathers at the belt. Kicks and deals. 0-2. Misses down and away with a fastball. 1-2. Base is empty. 2 gone. 9-1 lead for the Wood Ducks. Their most runs in 1 frame tonight. It's a 3-piece in the 7th inning. Consistent scoring innings 3 through 7. The 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out with a breaking ball, and it brings the inning to a close. Not before 3 runs cross. They do it on 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. Home half of 7 after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 7th on a dark and stormy night here in Salem, 9-1. Down east on top of the Red Sox as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. The day for Brian Mendoza has come to a close, and what an outing it was for the starting pitcher for the Down East Wood Ducks. Now coming in relief, Josh Trentadue tows the rubber, the 22-year-old lefty. 4th-round pick number 411 to the Rangers in 2023. Played at the College of Southern Idaho. Comes in with a 4.6 earned run average. He's 3-1 on the year. He's pitched in 9 games. 4 of them have been starts. 5 of them have been appearances out of the pen. 31 total innings. He's dealt 25 strikeouts on this season. That's in comparison to 13 walks in 2024. Ready to face off against the Red Sox, 6, 7, 8 in the order. Andy Lugo, Daniel McAlvany, and Stanley Tucker all set to dig in. Lugo stands in from the right side. He is 0 for 2 today. This is just the 3rd time through, believe it or not, for the Red Sox.
You said where did Trentadue play college ball at?
That would be the College of Idaho as the pitch misses upstairs. Well, let me get the College of Southern Idaho.
You know where he's from originally? Richmond, Virginia. That is quite a ways away.
Local kid. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Lugo lifts it foul, opposite way, 1-1. Richmond about, 3.5 hours worth of here. Andy Lugo has quietly been one of the more impressive Red Sox. Hitting .229 in May after just .149 in June. Really starting to come around a little bit. Here's the 1-1. Breaking ball. This is upstairs, 2-1. Played every day last week. Went 7 of 24, 2 walks, 4 RBI. Played every single game in the middle infield a week ago. 2-1. Fastball. This is smoked. 1 hopped into the mid of the second baseman, Pollard. Short throw to first in time. 1 away. Well, a well-hit baseball, but 1 hopped into the mid of the second baseman. Pollard's been busy all night. And it brings up an 0 for 2 Daniel McAlvany. The Sox still with just 3 hits to Down East's 11. Just not a recipe for winning baseball tonight. Lefty on righty. McAlvany up for the 3rd time. First pitch on the way. Breaking ball in there for a strike at the knees, 0-1. Grounder to the hot corner. And a strikeout swinging so far tonight for Daniel McAlvany. Trentadue deals 0-1. And he goes around on a check swing, breaking ball inner half. 0-2 for McAlvany. All right, Carter, let's play this mascot game that you're so good at. What is the College of Southern Idaho's mascot?
I could not. It's not a D1 school.
No, it's
not.
not.
I could not tell you.
Fair enough. The 0-2. McAlvany lifts it foul into the netting. Stays alive at 0-2.
What is it?
I don't know. I should have looked it up before I asked
we
you.
got Google right here.
Let's look it up. Can we chat GPT this?
No, wouldn't be the first time we've used Chat GPT.
Nothing in 2 the count. 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Tipped foul. Calvity's staying in there. The other day we had it write a story just for laughs, and it's crazy how in detail it gets.
They're the Golden Eagles.
Ah,
The Golden Eagles of Southern Idaho.
that is a long
JUCO
way
school.
from Richmond. 0-2. Fastball. This is chopped left side, scooping it up. Figueiredo, and the third baseman fires to a leaning Diesla for out number 2. That was probably the best play we've seen out of the first baseman all week. Had to go a long way to get that ball, and did a nice job in that.
Yeah, great job by Diesel there. Nice play by Figueiredo, too, charging from third. But yeah, to your point, from Richmond to go to Southern Idaho, he's got to be thrilled to be playing back on the East Coast, playing in Kinston, North Carolina. And now, for the week, you're in Salem, so now hopefully some family and friends are in attendance, only about 2:45 away from Richmond right here.
First pitch to Tucker, runs high on a fastball, and the count now 1-0.
2.5 to Richmond. From Richmond, Virginia to Richmond, Texas in Stanley Tucker.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. He cranks one high into the air, straightaway center field. Going back, Torres standing in front of the track, and he makes the catch on the run right in front of the warning track. Boy, Tucker, one of the most well-hit baseballs we've seen him get a hold of this year, but unfortunately hit it to the most cavernous part of the yard, and he's retired. Red Sox sat down in 3 in the 7th. They trail at 9-1. Top of the 8th after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th here in Salem. Red Sox trail at 9-1. Game number 2 of a 6-game set. Ready to take you the rest of the way on the play-by-play. Nearly the birthday boy. 1 day away from being 21, Mr. Carter Hill. Carter?
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. Yeah, 2 hours and 52 minutes, I guess, to be exact. As it goes 2, 3, 4 in the down east order, where the Wood Ducks lead the Salem Red Sox 9-1 here in the top of the 8th. Nathaniel Cruz is the new pitcher on the bump for Salem. 15th appearance of the season, with the Sox trailing by 8. Figueiredo now digs in from the left side. First pitch, and he sees it low and away. Count is 1-0. For Cruz this season, 3-3 with a 4.98 ERA. 21 2/3 innings pitched. 18 strikeouts. 1-0. And it sails to the backstop, and the count moves to 2-0. Also has 13 walks on the season, does Cruz. So the strikeout to walk ratio is probably what needs to improve, so to say, 18-13, if you will. But Cruz's ERA has settled down throughout the back half of the year, too. Oh, he swings and misses, 2-1. Also has a save to his credit, does Nathaniel Cruz. 21-year-old out of the Dominican Republic. 9-1 Sox trail, top of the 8th in Salem. 2-1. Swing and a miss right through a fastball. High and away at 93, and it's 2-2. For the Red Sox today, it started with Matt Duffy, 3 1/3 of 3-run ball. And then Danny Kerwin came out of the pen, 3 2/3 of 6-run ball. Now it's up to Cruz. 2-2, swinging a ripper into right. It's down for a hit. Leadoff single off the bat of the Wood Ducks' third baseman. His third hit of the day, third single of the day. And here's Jesus Lopez, now the designated hitter. So it goes from the 25th best prospect in the Rangers organization to the 27th in the form of Lopez. He's 1 for 4 with a double. From the stretch, here's the first pitch. Misses low and outside on the fastball. Count starts at 1-0. 12 hits now for the Wood Ducks, 3 for the Salem Red Sox. The Wood Ducks have 3 errors. The Sox are unblemished. 1-0. Misses low and away again. 2 balls and no strikes at 94 on the fastball. The Wood Ducks got 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth. The Red Sox got 1 in the home half of the frame. Down East got 3 in the seventh. 2-0, misses high and away. 86 on the change, and it's 3-0. Lopez, then Arturo Diesla, first baseman, awaits on deck. 287 on the season for Jesus Lopez. Game 2 of 6 in this 6-game set. 3-0, he winds and fires. It's taken for a strike outside corner, and it's 3-1. Went 93 on the fastball. Sox won last night 6-5. Brooks Brennan walk-off single in the ninth. 3-1. He swings and pops it up foul, third base side. Count runs full. And while this one has gotten away, again, that is the luxury, so to say, of winning game 1 of the series. I mean, it would be knotted up should the Wood Ducks hold the lead. You got 4 more opportunities. 3-2. Swinging a lifter down the left field line, moving over Naden Yutsen, and that ball is gone. Goodness gracious. Just over the top of the wall, and it's 11-1 here in the 8th. Lopez's 3rd of the year, and it's a double-digit advantage for Down East. I'm not going to lie, Gio. That's the first time this year I've seen a ball get out that I'm a little surprised it did, so to say.
He took it for a ride. Let's see, the official metrics. Yeah, only 93 off the bat, 357. Yeah, it was, I guess, a wall scraper.
First pitch to Diesla, high and in. And dancing out of the way is the Wood Ducks starting first baseman. Counts 1-0. So 3rd bomb of the year for Lopez. 2nd of the day for Down East, and a 2-spot already in the 8th makes it 11-1. And welcome to the ballgame, Nathaniel Cruz. As time's called, that's the 13th base hit of the day for Down East as well. He winds and fires. A breaking ball trims the inner edge for a strike, evens up the count at 1-1. Diesla today, he's 0 for 3. A walk, 2 bounce outs, and he flew out to Nelly Taylor back in the 6th. 1-1. He swings and crushes it down the left field line, but it trails way foul. And it's 1-2. Just a loud strike. That was 102 off the bat and 388 down the left field line.
I've never seen a ball get so close to where you park.
That's true. 1-2. He kicks and deals. Swinging a pop-up down the first base line, and it falls foul. Staying alive is Diesla. Yeah, knock on wood, we've been lucky where we park. It's down the third base line.
Oh, wow.
Somebody made a nice play.
Well, you would have thought that terror was being rained upon the Red Sox stadium with the screeches.
1-2. Swinging a pop-up. Down the first base line. In foul ground, Juan Montero, and he makes the grab head high for out number 1. So Diesla is retired for the 4th time today, and here's Marcus Smith, the left fielder. 2 strikeouts, a walk, and a fly out for Smith. And for the Red Sox, again, this game has gotten away, it appears. But at the same time, more opportunities to come. Just continuing that point. First pitch is a breaking ball in there for a strike inside corner. It's 0-1. Tomorrow, you go back to work at 7:05. It's a new day. It's one of the, you're down 10 runs. It's one of those where you kind of flush it at this point in the game. Obviously, you want to finish and carry some momentum on. 0-1. Just misses outside. 87-mile-per-hour slider. It's 1-1. And obviously, you want to carry some of that momentum. But it kind of felt like, even though the Sox lost 5 of 6 last week, 4 of the 5 of those were close. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2 of those losses were in extra innings. It kind of felt like the Red Sox were due for a quote-unquote laugher, if you will. Unfortunately. And that's baseball, Susan, if you will. Time called as Cruz steps off.
Saw a laugher at the top of the organization today.
Yeah.
In
Red
favor
Sox.
of the Sox.
And now a pitch clock violation is called on Nathaniel Cruz. Evens up the count at 2-2.
9-0. Sox took down the Atlanta Braves at Fenway Park.
And Chris Sales returned to Fenway Park. Did not pitch today, but
Nope.
back in Beantown, if you will. 2-2. Aims and fires. Swinging a pop-up. Shallow left. To his right, Nathaniel Uten. In foul ground, he's there and makes the grab for out number 2. Nice play by Nathaniel Uten. 2 down.
Not only that, Carter, it was the first time Rafael Devers all season has hit 2 home runs in one game.
Really? Really?
Indeed. He had 2 jacks today, 3 total runs, 3 RBI. Good day for Rafi at the yard.
Becker Barroso now, the catcher. So, talking about Chris Sale, obviously when you think about Chris Sale, you think about the 2018 World Series winning team for the Boston Red Sox. I mean, he's the one forever itched in Boston Red Sox history. First pitch, there's a strike inside corner, 0-1.
He threw the last pitch.
Struck out Manny Machado on the slider down and in. Finished off the Dodgers and finished off the 9th World Series crown in franchise history. So it got me thinking about that 2018 team. And it relates to the Salem Red Sox as the 0-1 is swung on and shot foul, third base side. Counts 0-2. And this is why I guess you never start a story with 2 strikes, or 2 outs, because it's 0-2.
Never do it.
But if fate has it where we hit the half inning, we'll carry it over. So the 2018 Red Sox group obviously connects to the Salem Red Sox. You had 4 key contributors on that team that played here in Salem. And we were talking to Brooks Brandon about this during BP yesterday. And the 4, we'll start with really the 4. First the 0-2. Swinging a pop-up towards us, third base side, and it falls foul. Staying alive is Barroso.
Oh, it hit me. It really hit me.
That's baseball, Susan, again. No, but you look at the killer bees for the Boston Red Sox in 2018. All those guys really played here in Salem. You look at JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr. out in center field. 0-2, swinging a nubber, down the left field line, diving at Nathaniel Uten, and it gets by him and rolls to the wall. This could be all sorts of trouble. Barroso around second, chugging for third, retrieving it in center is Taylor as he pumps the brakes at third with, we'll see how it's scored.
I think that's an error.
Likely going to be an E7 on Nathaniel Uten as he kind of reached out trying to make the grab and could not as it gets to the wall. And first inkling is that's going to be a hit. I see on the scoreboard.
14th of the day. I thought it was an error too, though, Fred.
And, you know, it's one of those bang, and you benefit the hitter. So it's a triple for Barroso. Third hit of the day, to your point. Here's Mendez. First pitch as he curls and unfurls. Breaking ball in there for a strike inside corner. Got 0-1. So the killer bees played on, obviously, that Boston Red Sox team. Those 4, Jackie Bradley Jr. Mookie Betts, of course, was in right. JBJ was in center. 0-1. Just misses trimming the outer edge. 1-1.
Carter, I don't mean to correct you in any way, but Barroso now has a triple, a home run, 2 singles.
Oh, excuse me. Yes,
and a
I read
walk.
that incorrectly.
He's 4 for 4 with a walk.
4 for 4 with the walk. I appreciate the correction in that situation. 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. No, my apologies there. I
No,
missed
no.
my handwriting. Look, you can see my handwriting right here. In the fifth. There's a reason why I did not do well in handwriting in 2nd grade.
There you go. Well, I mean, I think that's the first 4 for 4 day we've seen this year.
That's the Wendy special, if you will, in Salem. 1-2. He misses low and inside. 2 and 2.
You did say in our pregame report on a windy day in Salem.
Yes, the wind has died down for the most part, but it was quite windy before the game started. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Off a third is Barroso, and here's the pitch to Wadi Mendez. He kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. He got him strike 3. So let's talk more about the 2018 World Series champion Boston Red Sox when we return. But for now, let's step aside as we head to the home after the 8th in Salem. 11-1, the Wood Ducks lead it. We'll step aside and come right back as you're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our upcoming Bark in the Park nights are Wednesday, May 22nd, Tuesday, June 4th, Saturday, June 29th, and Saturday, July 30th. Bring your K9 companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to MILB.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season. Hey Red Sox fans, it's not too late to get your 2024 season tickets. Don't miss out on any of the Carolina League chaos at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Full season, half season, and quarter season tickets are still available. From strike zone seats, field level, and upper level, we have you covered from every angle of the action. To purchase your 2024 Salem Red Sox season tickets, visit the front office, give us a call, or visit MILB.com/Salem/tickets. This is Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home after the 8th here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 11-1, the Down East Wood Ducks are all over the Salem Red Sox in Game 2 of this 6-game set. 9-1-2, it goes in the Red Sox order. Juan Montero, Antonio Anderson, and Nelly Taylor Jr. against the left-hander Trentadue on for his 2nd inning of work. First pitch as he winds and fires. There's a strike outside corner on the fastball. The outer half, it's 0-1. Alongside Giovanni Heater, Carter Hill, on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you could join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Wednesday evening. 0-1 spikes in the dirt, and it's 1-1. Okay, we were talking about the 2018 World Series champion Boston Red Sox and the connections to Salem. Again, the Killer Bees, if you will. Mentioned Jackie Bradley Jr. in center. Mookie Betts was in right. 1-1. High and away it goes. Moves the count to 2-1. Xander Bogaerts played short, and Andrew Benintendi played left. All 4 of those guys played for the Salem Red Sox. Of course, none of them remain in Boston. 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. I hate to admit, JPJ, I believe he's playing for the Long Island Ducks right now in the Independent League. He's not currently in a major league organization.
That's correct.
Mookie Betts, obviously, is now the starting shortstop for the Los Angeles Dodgers. 2-2, swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. Falls out of play. Andrew Benintendi is playing for the Chicago White Sox. He's made quite a trip around the American League since winning the World Series with the Kansas City Royals. Spent some time there, the New York Yankees, and now on the south side of Chicago. 2-2, swinging a ripper. Left center field, moving over is Marcus Smith, and he will see it go off the bottom of the wall. Montero heads for second. He'll stop there, and he's got a leadoff double here in the 8th.
Oh, that for a piece of hitting. 2-hit day for Juan Montero in the 9-hole.
RBI opportunity now for Antonio Anderson. Montero's got 2 of Salem's 4 hits as well. Here's Anderson, the shortstop, and Gio, I'd be willing to bet this is the first time this year Antonio Anderson, every single plate appearance has been from the right side.
Yeah,
I'd be willing to bet this is the first time we've seen that this year.
I'd agree with you there.
Switch hitter from Atlanta. 0 for 3 day for the Red Sox starting shortstop and the 18th best prospect in the Boston organization. First pitch, misses low and inside, counts 1-0. Okay, but more so about that 4, per se, on that World Series winning team. Again, talking to Brooks before the game, we were talking about the defensive outfield that they have. 1-0. Misses low and inside again on the breaking ball. 2 balls, no strikes. The defensive outfield the Red Sox had that year was utterly absurd. Utterly absurd. And before I continue with that, I also should mention Rafael Devers was the starting third baseman on that team in 2018, who also played here in Salem. 2-0. Here's a strikeout or half, 2-1. Not a killer beat per se, but played here in 2016 with, how about this? Benintendi and Yohan Moncada and Michael Kopech, who barely played for the Red Sox. 2-1 is a breaking ball that sails low and in. Moves the count to 3-1, but were the 2 main pieces to bring Chris Sale to Boston in the trade with the White Sox. So it's interesting to see how much Salem has contributed in the long run to the Red Sox's 2018 World Series winning team. But anyway, back to the outfield as the 3-1 is swung on and tipped foul. Count runs full. The defensive outfield was absurd. There is a video circulating and going viral, quite frankly, on Twitter the other day. Jackie Bradley Jr., the plays he would make in the gap at Fenway Park, some of the best you'll see from a defensive center fielder.
Well, you've been seeing Cedon Rafaela do that the last couple of days. You seen some of those highlight videos?
Yes, I have. 3-2 is strike 3 inside corner, and Anderson knew it as he's down on strikes for the second time today. 1 down. I have seen that, yes. Brings up Nelly Taylor now, the center fielder. So, first off, that was one of the best teams we've seen in the modern era. They won 108 games that year.
Yeah.
Not often do you see the best team in the regular season win the World Series. Well, the Boston Red Sox did it that year. And did it fairly unblemished, too. First pitch is a breaking ball that catches the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
The Phillies going to do it this year?
They could.
They got the talent to do it.
There's a couple of those super teams this year in baseball.
Dodgers, Phillies,
and the
Yankees.
There's a strike on the inside corner. I mean, they
hate
have the
to
best
say
record.
I hate to say it on these airwaves. I was trying to stray away
Avoid
from
it.
that, but I mean, Judge, Soto. If Garrett Cole's back and fully healthy by then, he should be. Well,
they have the best record in baseball right now, tied with the Phillies, I believe. But the Dodgers are going to be up there when it's all said and done.
Right.
No balls, 2 strikes on Nelly Taylor. And he winds and fires. Swinging a ripper, left center. This will get down for a base hit. Around third is Montero. He'll cruise in to score, and it's an RBI single off the bat of Nelly Taylor to make it 11-2 in the 8th.
Nelly hits. Nelly hits. Boy, I wanted him to get his 16th double.
That would probably not have been wise to stretch that to second down 9 runs.
What have you got to lose at that point?
There you go. Brings up Fraley Encarnacion now, designated hitter.
Oh, well, there's that.
No, but that Red Sox.
It would have been selfish to try it. Still would have
won a league-leading number 16.
Yeah.
Encarnacion on the day is 1 for 3. Now bounced out, grounded into a double play, and also singled back in the 6th. That was an RBI single on the ball, hit up the middle through the legs of Chandler Pollard, snuck into center, and it scored Nelly Taylor, or should say Antonio Anderson, from second. Still got a little bit of a delay here. Not exactly sure what the issue is, but now digging in from the right side is Fraley Encarnacion. Off of first is Nelly Taylor with just 1 down. They're not holding him on as the first pitch sails inside, gets to the backstop, and on to second goes Taylor on the wild pitch. I guess up 9 runs, you're like, well, We'll let him take second if he wants it, but you typically only actually see that once it gets to the ninth, and it's still in the 8th frame.
Right.
And here comes Thomas St. Clair, pitching coach for the Wood Ducks. Okay, but yeah, defensive outfield, JPJ, Mookie Betts. I truly think we are blessed as baseball fans, because that's what we still are at the end of the day.
True.
We are blessed as baseball fans to see some of the talent we're currently seeing in big league baseball. Mookie Betts is at the forefront of that. And I think one of the things, he's a great hitter, of course. Great defensively in the outfield and now in the infield. And that was my point. I think we do not appreciate how good Mookie Betts is. He played a fantastic center field and a fantastic right field for the Boston Red Sox. He then shifted to second base with the Dodgers. And now he's playing an all-star level shortstop for the Dodgers. It's unreal what he's doing. So you had him in right. Andrew Benintendi in left is one of the best defensive left fielders in the game still to this day.
Team was stacked.
Xander Bogaerts was great at short, now playing second for the San Diego Padres when he comes back. First pitch to Encarnacion is a tipper foul down the first base line. Counts 0-1. Yeah, with Xander Bogaerts sliding to second now, it's crazy to see the amount of shifting there's been defensively off that World Series winning team in 2018. Xander Bogaerts playing second for the Padres, currently on the IL. 1-1. High and inside fastball. 2 balls and a strike.
All right, let's play 2018 Red Sox World Series team
Trivia? Okay.
Okay. Who was the top batting average on the team that year?
Top batting average? See, that's tough. That's tough. There's a lot of good ones there. 2-1. Swing. Get a tipper into the mitt of Barroso. 2-2. I will guess Mookie.
Mookie.
Okay.
Mookie was the top hitter at 346. But there were two Red Sox.
346 for the season?
Yeah.
Oh, my. I think you won the MVP that year.
Who followed him up? The only one above 300 hit 330.
Bogaerts?
No.
Okay, 1 second. 2-2. Swinging a ripper. Straightaway center. Moving in his Torres. He comes on. Dives. Did he make the play? Oh, my goodness, he did for out number 2. And Taylor back to second.
Well, Fraley was just robbed
Yes.
of a hit.
Marcos Torres, the 24th best prospect in the Rangers organization. Oh, my gosh. That's as good as it gets out straightaway center.
No doubt about that.
2 gone. Here's Marvin Alcantara.
Who was second?
Is it of the Killer Bees?
No.
I was going to say, there's no way it'd be Benintendi or JBJ.
Oh, I mean, Benintendi's third.
Benintendi's had some good years, but he was under 300 that year, you said?
I mean,
Swinging a bouncer right side. On to hops is the first baseman Montero. Races to first, and there's out number 1. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Chandler Pollard.
well, Carter, let's keep playing
Yeah, I was
that.
going to say, let's continue. It's 11-2.
There we go. Well, you asked who is the top batting average in baseball right now. Do you want to take a guess?
Who does he play for?
Well, I'll give you a
Give me the
hint that
division.
won't give it away.
Give me the
He's
division.
played for 2 teams this year.
First pitch. Swinging a broken bat. Ground ball, third base side. Lugo collects, throws across the first, and it sails wide of Montero at first as reaching is Pollard on what likely will be an E5.
Your hint is he's
He's
played
played for 2 teams already this year?
Yes.
He was traded? I
Indeed.
feel like I'm definitely overlooking this. Jeez. Hold up, don't tell me yet. He's played for... Oh! Luis Ariz.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
I was like, who's been traded this year? First pitch, swinging a number back to the screen. 0-1.
Luis Ariz is correct. He currently is hitting 335.
Okay.
Second best is Profar, also in San Diego, hitting 329.
By the way, they gave that an infield hit off the bat of Chandler Pollard. 0-1 to Vargas. From the stretch, he went and fires. There's a strike outside corner. Breaking ball outer half, 0-2. All right, back to trivia. 2018 World Series champs.
Okay. Who had the top team ERA as a starting
As a
pitcher?
starter, was it Chris Sale? 0-2. Swinging a number foul, first base
Yeah.
side. Staying alive as Vargas, it was.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Nathan Eovaldi was the clutchest, so to say, in the World Series run. Earned him a big contract to come back to Boston. They had some good starters. I believe Erod was on that team. He was
Yeah.
with the Diamondbacks.
Eduardo Rodriguez.
Yep. 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Got him strike 3. Vargas retired on strikes for the second time today, and here's Figueroa, the third baseman.
All right. Who had the top ERA coming out of the pen?
Craig Kimbrell.
Yeah. You're killing it.
That was a fun team to watch.
Dude, Joe Kelly was on that team.
He was. First pitch, swinging a tipper foul, first base side.
That team
Count
was
starts to 0-1.
so stacked.
I know. Well, Joe Kelly was like he was the bridge to Craig Kimbrell. He was the 8th inning guy,
Right.
so to say. But he was arguably the most valuable reliever on that team. Now, of course, actually, it's funny. A lot of those guys actually futurely played for the Dodgers.
Yeah, which I hate.
Like Mookie played for the Dodgers, still plays for the Dodgers. Joe Kelly is on his second stint with the Dodgers. 0-1, swinging a pop-up down the left field line to his right, Nadan Yuten. He's there, and gloves it head high for out number 3. Last cracks for the Sox. They trail 11-2 as we move to the home half of the ninth. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the ninth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. The Red Sox need 9 runs to continue this game, 10 to win and walk it off for the second consecutive night. To do so, it starts with 6, 7, 8 in the Salem order. Andy Lugo, Daniel McAlvany, and Stanley Tucker. The left-hander, Trent the Dude, is on to try and close things out on for his 3rd inning of work. 2 innings so far, 3 hits, a run. It was earned, and a strikeout so far to his name. Lefty on righty matchup to start the frame as Lugo digs in from the right side. First pitch as he kicks and deals. Skims low and inside, counts 1-0.
How awesome is this, Carter? Paul Skeens, earlier tonight, on 3 pitches.
Retired Shohei Ohtani.
All of them triple digits.
Oh, yes.
Retires Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a pop-up Down the right field line, Wadi Mendez to his left, gloves it for out number 1.
Got him to strike out on 3 pitches. Gave him a fastball for everything. Well, Shohei comes out in the next at-bat
he
and
homered?
takes him yards straight away center field. I mean, dude, you got one of the best young arms in baseball as far as prospects go against the best player in baseball, and they're just going jab for jab like that. Like, that's cinema.
It's great for
That's
baseball.
cinema.
It's great for baseball. Daniel McKelvey will check swing at the first pitch breaking ball. He did not kill. Counts 1-0.
You got a 3-pitch strikeout with 101 velocity, and then he takes one of those 100-mile-an-hour strikeouts high in the zone and takes it over the fence in the next AB.
1-0 is taken for a strike inside corner. Evens up the count at 1-1.
415-foot homer, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
100-mile-an-hour pitch. Yeah, and he cranks it over the center field wall.
That's fantastic.
The Dodgers were losing at that point in the third 7-zip.
1-1 is a strike inside corner. 1-2.
The
Were they
Dodgers
really?
should not be losing to the Pirates 7-0.
But Paul Skeens is on the
On the
mound.
mound,
He's
yeah.
good. He's good. It's incredible. He was still pitching in college at this time of year in the
Nah.
Super Regional round.
Nah,
He's
nah,
good.
he's good.
He's good.
He's good.
1-2 strikes on Daniel McKelvey. Winds and fires. Swinging another foul. Behind home plate. Daniel stays alive. To continue my point about the Red Sox to Dodgers connection, obviously Mookie plays for the Dodgers. Joe Kelly later went to the Dodgers. David Price, people forget, also played for the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And a lot of those guys, 2 of the 3 of them, were part of the World Series winning team in 2018 with the Red Sox. 1-2 is a breaking ball in the dirt. 2-2. World Series winning team with the Red Sox. But 2 of those 3 also won a World Series with the Dodgers 2 years later. David Price was actually with the Dodgers in 2020, but was not part of the World Series winning team because he opted out due to COVID. 2-2. Winds and fires. Swing and a pop-up. Deep right. Moving back is Mendez to his right, just in front of the track, and he gloves it waist high for out number 2. 2 F9s, and here's Stanley Tucker, last hope for the Red Sox.
The former Aggie. Brett Lauder was dealing today.
Was he really?
Yeah, 7 strikeouts in 3 innings of work.
He's in the Reds organization,
Yeah,
correct?
he's the top prospect in the Reds organization. Number 24 overall in Major League Baseball.
Yeah. First pitch to Tucker is a ball that sails low and inside. 1-0.
Wake Forest Demon Deacon.
Yeah. That was quite a matchup a year ago. Rhett Lauder versus Paul Skeens in the College World Series.
It was epic.
That game went to like 13 innings.
It was beautiful.
1-0. Swinging a pop-up foul, first base side. Evens up the count at 1-1. That was the game that went 13, and what I think LSU won like 2-0 on Tommy Tanks' walk-off homer.
Yeah, yup. Dude, that Tommy Tanks, former NC State Wolfpack,
Yeah,
by the way.
almost eliminated North Carolina. Ended their season this past weekend.
Yeah.
1-1. Kicks and deals. Swinging a puncher foul, third base side, and the Sox are down to their final strike.
But, dude, that pitching staff last year, Chase Burns and Rhett Lauder.
Well, Chase Burns was at Tennessee last year.
Oh, that's right.
But Rhett Lauder definitely commanded that whole group.
That's right. Why did he transfer to Wake from Tennessee?
1-2 strikes. It misses high and away. 2-2 strikes. College athletics.
It's not like the NIL's there
Tennessee.
at Wake.
Sure. I don't know if he was going to actually be the guy at Tennessee, but he knew he was going to at Wake.
You don't have to be the guy.
2-2. Swing and another foul off the front foot of Stanley Tucker. He stays alive. No, you don't, but, guys think different ways.
Yeah.
But he goes to Wake and he shines. Now, they did not have the season they wanted. Preseason number 1 didn't host a regional and went over in the regional round.
Still swept the Hokies.
Yeah, they did. That was
Unfortunately.
opening weekend here in Salem. Yeah, I remember that. 2-2 strikes, 2 outs. Sox trail 11-2. And the pitch. Misses high and away. Count runs full. Just in case, Juan Montero, who has 2 of Salem's 6 hits on the day, is on deck. Stanley Tucker trying to extend the ball game. The 3-2. And the lefty deals. Misses low and inside. And there's a 2-out walk. So the game is extended for the Red Sox starting first baseman. And he'll step in from the right side. Back in action tomorrow are the Salem Red Sox. That is a 7:05 p.m. first pitch for Salem Beermongers. Tonight, the Red Sox are still undefeated as the Beermongers this season.
How fitting. Carter turns 21 on Thirsty Thursday.
First pitch. He swings, breaks it back. Fly ball into left. Moving in is Marcus Smith, and it falls in for a base hit. To third goes Tucker. The throw there not in time, and it's the third hit of the day for Juan Montero. Runners at the corners with 2 down.
Not only that, it's his third hit in the last 3 at-bats.
Yeah. You'll take that if you're... we were talking about it. Opportunity for Juan Montero.
Yeah.
He's taking advantage today, no doubt about that.
3 for 4 today. It's his best game of the year.
Now here's Antonio Anderson, once again from the right side. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts. Tucker down at third, Montero at first. And here's the first pitch. He swings, lifts it down the right field line, foul. It's 0-1. Red Sox, who turn into the Beermongers on Thursday nights for home games, are 3-0 in 2024. 0-1. Diesel not holding on Montero down at first. He can go if he wants. And here's the pitch. Sails high and in. Moves the count to 1-1. Went fastball at 92. Anderson, the 18th best prospect in the Boston Red Sox organization. And the pitch. He swings and bounces it foul. Third base side. And for the second time tonight, the Sox are down to their final strike. Nellie Taylor is on deck just in case, the starting center fielder for the Salem Red Sox. 1-2. Curls and unfurls. He swings and tips it back to the screen. Anderson stays alive once again. Q stayed alive by the Bee Gees here at the ballpark. That was great.
Thanks, man.
That was great.
Thanks, man.
Quietly 7 hits on the day for Salem. 1-2. Misses low and in. Breaking ball at 81 on the inside corner. And deuces go wild. Counts 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and third, 2 down. Sox trail 11-2 in the bottom of the ninth. Down east, a strike away from evening the 6-game set. And the pitch. And here's strike 3 inside corner. Antonio Anderson didn't like the call, but nonetheless, that ends the ball game as Zach Hovick rings him up, and the Sox fall 11-2 on Wednesday night at Salem. Well, that's a tough one for the Salem Red Sox. They fought at 25-28 overall. Down east improves to 29-23, and just one of those, Mr. Heater, you got to flush and move on to tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Just another tough one for the Sox. 15 hits. It's just a tough way to stay in a ball game, let alone win one.
Yes.
When you give up 15 hits and results in 11 runs. Sox couldn't make much happen with their 7 hits. They scored 2 runs. Even the 3 errors for down east, Sox just didn't have the offense to take advantage. So really dominant win, start to finish for the Wood Ducks, and we'll rally back tomorrow.
Well, the Sox fall 11-2. Your final. The Down East Wood Ducks, the single-A affiliate of the Texas Rangers, 11. And the Salem Red Sox, the single-A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox, 2. The Wood Ducks even up the series, and we return tomorrow at 7:05 p.m. First pitch against the Wood Ducks as the Salem Beermongers take the field for the 4th time this season. Well, everybody for the room to our right for how our assistants here to our right, the assistant audio-video manager here as well, essentially, who does such a great job behind the scenes. That was great.
Thanks, man.
That was great.
Thanks, man.